and good evening. I am your host, King Black Cherry. Welcome to the Wednesday's Knightwatch. I am your host, King Black Cherry. Gathered with me here, I have Mr. The Ant-Man.
What's going on, everybody?
And I also have E-Tip
What's
with
up,
me as well.
everybody? All right.
How's your guys' days, weeks, all that stuff has been?
Been all right. To be honest, my business has slowed down the last couple weeks. But usually this time of year we slow down anyway, but it's slower than usual. So it's definitely, I don't know. I guess, just rolling the punches pretty much. How about you, Ant?
I don't know. Days and weeks seem to be blending at this point. Just hopefully getting, we can get past all the COVID cases and get back to a normal, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. So,
well, you know what's funny? I don't know if you
surgery.
guys heard. I don't know if you guys heard over here in Port Charlotte. I guess they had a couple people from Chick-fil-A. I guess they had COVID in Chick-fil-A, and also
like
the
7 or 8 people, and they had to close the whole restaurant.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. And then McDonald's, I guess, the one in Books a Million too. Like they have cases too. Suppose they close that down, or even I don't know what they're doing with that right now. So yeah, there's been certain cases around here. So be careful, everybody.
And actually, in my store, just got announced the fact that hey, yeah, someone in your store who works there got COVID. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
And they won't tell you who it was?
No.
Yeah, but what if you've been in contact with that person?
Apparently, from what the email I got saying the fact that I was not in contact with this person, but how could they possibly know?
No, exactly.
I guess
or
they
how
had to ask the person, maybe they asked the person who's all the employees you were in contact with.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. That's still a little scary.
Yeah, but what if the employee but what if the employee she was in contact with, or he was in contact with you? That's spreading the virus right there. You know
it
what I'm
is,
saying?
but we don't I don't know for sure, but the company said that this person was in contact with you, you have nothing to worry about, blah 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 blah, and said it like that. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know who it is, I don't know what department it was from, so I have no idea.
I feel like
I'll see in 14 weeks, and not 14 weeks, but 2 weeks.
I feel like, honestly, we need mandatory tests. Everybody needs to take a mandatory test now just to figure out who has it and who doesn't. So if you do have it, stay at home, quarantine yourself. I feel this is the best way to do it. I think everybody should mandatory take it, just so we can get it over with. We don't have to live in a who has it, who doesn't. Because it seems to me like this just keeps on happening, not even in our area and all over the place. And let's just mandatory get everybody COVID test. I think there's one over there. Somebody's saying on the radio that one of the Home Depots off Cortez, I think, is doing free COVID tests and all that. So, I'll tell you what, man. If I get the chance, I'm gonna go do it myself, because I feel like I just want to get it over with. I don't want. If I have it, if I don't have it, at least I know I don't have it, and other people should do the same, just to kind of get that done, get it over with. And if you have it, stay home so you won't spread the disease and all that. So I just feel like it's just hearing more and more, you're just kind of like, okay, what's next, So
well, I've seen Chris enjoys flying snakes, but it seems like.
Fuck that shit. No, bro.
Yeah, where's the flying snakes?
I mean, I just saw an article today where scientists were like, oh, we've now discovered flying snakes and how they actually do it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, no, I'm out. No, absolutely not.
So if you go in a crawl space, you're gonna find gators. If you're anywhere in the air, there's gonna be flying snakes. Sharks will be coming out of tornadoes.
Pretty much.
Welcome to the 7th level of Jumanji.
Yeah.
You know what's dude? I heard this story. Oh, did you see this thing over there? There's a swarm of locusts in India. Literally in some city in India, swarm of locusts. Literally thousands of locusts all over the place. I'm like, okay, we really are in end of days, man. End of days right there, man. Locusts. What's next, man?
Are we gonna watch the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, End of Days?
The End of Days. We should actually. So you can just hear him say, "It's like you think you're bad. I'm a quiet boy. You're a quiet boy compared to me. A fucking quiet boy." Dude, best line ever, man.
That is a pretty good line.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was one of the best lines for Arnold.
Thank you for noticing the cut.
When did you last see them?
Father's Day.
Oh, okay. But gentlemen,
yes.
Breaking news. Let's get back on top. Breaking news. Do you have any breaking news, Peter?
No, man. I'm trying to think what if there's anything that I seen that is breaking. Nothing that I know. Wait a minute. This is a new Pokemon trailer. Pokemon. What's that?
So Disney Plus is doing the Comic-Con at home. But Chris, the other article I was reading was saying that it was actually San Diego Comic-Con's event is the Comic-Con at home, and the Disney just has some panels from there. So that's what it actually is. It's the San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay.
Oh, really? That's not what it is? San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah.
They're doing it at home?
And I guess there's also going to be panels for Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, The Simpsons, also 2 shows called Next, and one's called Hoop. ABC show The Rookie. So there's actually a lot more Disney stuff that's going to be there, but the Disney Plus stuff is going to be Marvel 616, the Phineas and Ferb movie that's coming out, and the Right Stuff.
And the 616, is that for the 616 universe?
Yeah.
Or am I?
It's a show coming to Disney Plus, and it explores the Marvel's rich legacy of stories, characters, and creators within
from like the comic
world outside your window. So
yeah, okay, so from the comic books. Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool. I did see a new Pokemon Snap trailer. I did see that.
Was it Pokemon Snap or was it Pokemon RPG thing?
No, Pokemon Snap. You know, like it's pretty. It looked pretty good, man. Actually, like I saw a trailer. I think. On my Switch and all that, so I thought it looked pretty good. So
did you guys download the cafe at all and play any of that?
Cafe? No. What cafe?
It's called like Pokemon Cafe Mix, I believe. It's a free to play game. So I have it downloaded. I just haven't put it on yet.
To be honest with you, I haven't touched my Switch in like months.
Yeah, I play my Switch a lot. Actually, I love my Switch. I don't know.
Mine over for Animal Crossing, so.
Here's breaking news. New Beavis and Butthead, 2 new seasons announced.
Yeah,
so
do we really need more Beavis and Butthead?
Beavis and Butthead. The thing about Beavis and Butthead, it's really, how do you say? It's good. It was good when it was like in its own time, like in the early 90s. That it was popular when it needed to be popular. I don't see something where nowadays people are gonna laugh at just them being idiots, which the characters are. But I mean, I enjoyed it when I was young, but it really was like, I think now it's definitely like something where you watch it, you're kind of gonna be like, I tell you what though, if they make fun of stuff. Like, because I always thought that was the funniest thing about Beavis, but when they made fun of music videos, I used to laugh my ass off. Then I'm all about it. But I don't know, Beavis and Butthead, that's something that was in the early 90s. I don't know.
Here's the thing.
We'll leave the memories alone.
Beavis and Butthead, guys, is that the best part of them was when they were making fun of the music videos, like Pete was saying, and I just think like we don't need Beavis and Butthead. Let's just do a Mystery Science Theater 3000, but with music videos. I'm fine with that. Like, we don't need Beavis and Butthead to do that.
No.
Well, then you Beavis and Butthead to just make fun of music videos nowadays.
That's fine. I don't need to see their stupid plots with what was the guy's name? Todd.
Todd.
Or the gym coach, kick me in the Jimmy.
I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, like I said, sometimes it's like leave the memories alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're good when they were back then. I don't know if they're gonna be good now. So Well, you never know.
Jurassic World 3. You have anything about that on the slides, Chris?
Nope. We can talk about it though.
Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, and Laura Dern are set to appear throughout the movie, so not just cameos.
Good.
It's awesome. Awesome.
Yes, very, very awesome, actually.
Yeah.
I have something.
Yeah,
So I know Ant's pretty pumped about this one.
Oh, it has to be talking about Summer Game Fest.
Oh no, but that too. But you know, TMNT. Yeah, I mean, animated reboot with producing by Seth Rogen.
I'm on the fence. This could be good.
Okay, so no. Here's the thing, though. Seth Rogen has done Sausage Fest, which is acquired taste, but
it's a completely different style of movie.
But he did produce, and I'll tell you two things he did produce. One I haven't watched, and one I did have watched. He produced Preacher, which actually is really good. I heard it's pretty damn good, the Preacher on AMC. And he produced The Boys. Well, I can guarantee you it's really damn good. The Boys.
So is it going to be mature rated? Because you guys keep mentioning mature rated movies.
I'm pretty sure it's going to have me. I'll probably see in PG-13. Nothing more than that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
That's okay.
But I can see it being more mature like the old school comic books.
So, Chris, you're all in on this?
I'm skeptical on it, and I'm looking up here. Okay, so I mean, he literally produced every single movie he was in, by the way, and he also produced Blockers,
which I heard is really funny. Actually, that's with John Cena.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Is it funny?
It's funny.
I heard it's really funny.
We're co-producer of 40-Year-Old Virgin, producer of Knocked Up, Superbad, Pineapple Express, Funny People, The Green Hornet, 50 Filthy, The Guilt Trip, This Is the End, Neighbors, The Interview, The Night Before, Sausage Party, Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, Disaster Artist, Blockers, Game Over Man, Seth Rogen, Solidarity for Charity, Singularity, Making Friends, 25, Future Men, that's a TV series, Long Shot, Good Boys, The Boys, Preacher, Black Monday, and American Pickle. That's supposed to come out this year.
Is that the sequel to Sausage Fest? Or Sausage Party? American Pickle?
Console Wars, Santa Incorporated, Untitled, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot, Untitled Nettie's Project, Unprofessionals, The Something, and Console Wars. Again. So
Leah, we are talking about the new TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that is going to be produced by Seth Rogen. Is anybody else attached to it?
His buddy. I forgot what was that
James Franco?
name. No, not James Franco. The other producer buddy.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. Just because, like, I don't. Ninja Turtles seems to be hit or miss. That's the only reason I'm on the fence. Is sometimes it's really well done, like the original, not the original, but I'm sorry, the rebooted Nickelodeon series from I want to say 2013,
and the original movie. The original movie was really good.
And the original movies were great. The original cartoon was great, but then they had a mid reboot that was awful.
That's the one where like the alien Shredder
was an alien and all that.
No, it's pretty good. Some things are good about it. The alien Shredder was not good at all. I thought they totally missed the mark on that. Whereas his Krang and Shredder like together. I
hate like when they play with the origin story. Now don't get me wrong. I think the best origin story is the original cartoon's origin story, even though it's different than the comic book and the movie. But I just think that Splinter being a rat that was watching his master and copying his moves is the corniest shit I ever heard. Like
that's an original movie.
I think him being an actual man and turning into a rat's way better.
And I thought that story was really cool because it was
really.
Chris, you ever watch it? You ever watch the original cartoon?
The cartoon, cartoon? I watched the original movie.
No, really?
Yes.
But I like the cartoon though, because the whole story about it was like, it was Hamato Yoshi was Splinter, Orokusaki was Shredder, and he like betrayed Shredder betrayed Yoshi from his ninja clan, and he got booted out. He got the disgrace and all that. And that's when he got the ooze and all this other stuff. And that's where he found the turtles. But I actually always like that betrayal and all that. Now, of course, they can redo it, make it a lot more make sense, because I don't understand why Splinter lived in the sewer anyway. It made no sense to me,
Because he turned into a rat, Pete.
No, but he even lived in the sewer before that, remember?
Well, he was, probably homeless, man. He probably didn't have a home.
Okay, I hear that, but no, I don't know. Here's the thing, dude. Like, and I'm gonna say, like, Seth Rogen, he did 2 comic book projects, The Boys and Preacher, which I heard is really good. I'm pretty sure he read the Ninja Turtles comic books back in the day. I'm pretty sure he's pretty aware of it, and I can see him doing a pretty damn good job. I always feel like actors who, like our age, who Seth Rogen is, knows the material. So if he's producing and putting money into it, I'm pretty sure he's going to find the best way. Because a producer really is building the project, investing the money, building the project, and see it's in their vision. So I can see him doing a pretty good job with it. I mean, of course, you got to get the right director, the right voice actors, and all this other stuff, and the right story screenwriter, so script writer, I should say. So I can see it being a good job. I'm, like I said, but like I agree, Ant. Let's wait and see, because plenty of Ninja Turtles projects have gone has been turned to trash. Like, case in point, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies are pretty trash. So,
all right. Well, we'll see. But what Ant was talking about a little bit ago, Summer Game Fest. Yes, Xbox will be having 75 to 90 demos later this month.
Oh, damn.
Yep, between July 1st and I believe the 27th.
Yeah.
You know why they're entering that on the 27th, right?
Why?
Because Grounded comes out on the 28th. So they don't want anyone not playing Grounded. I think that's hilarious.
What's Grounded?
Do you think that's the reason why? I don't think it's getting enough hype, though. It's not getting enough traction, I don't think.
What, Grounded?
Yeah.
I think once it hits and people start doing YouTubes of it, it will. Because I think that'll be kind of like a game where a lot of people are watching YouTubers play it, and then since it's part of Game Pass, they'll be like, "Oh, what? That is like so sick."
So then let me ask you this. Since I don't really play my Xbox that much, I thought Mixer was the only thing you can stream off of?
No, they have Twitch on there.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, hey, what's Grounded?
And I'm sure they'll have Facebook gaming soon. But yeah, they have Twitch on there as well.
Okay.
All right. And what's Grounded?
What's Grounded? Grounded is Microsoft's and Obsidian Games, Obsidian Entertainment's new game. It is basically takes place in the 90s. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meets Minecraft.
Is that the one with the big spider you're talking about?
Yes.
That one?
That is the one with the humongous spider.
Yeah,
it even has an arachnophobia mode, so you can turn off the big spiders.
Yeah, screw it. I don't want to play that.
It's good stuff. But so it takes place between the 21st to 27th. These are going to be, they said, like E3 demos, so don't expect finished games, don't expect
polished games.
Yeah, and also it's going to be probably timed demos, I'm guessing, some of them.
Probably.
Or they're going to give you a sliver where you start and end within the demo, and there's nothing outside of that. But I want to let everybody know that, because I know we're all aware of that, of what an E3 demo is going to be, but I don't want people to hate on an indie company or indie company's game because they're like, what the shit is this? So don't expect finished games. It's cool as hell that they're giving it to us. Some of the lists that they had was Chris Tales, Destroy All Humans, Haven, Hellpoint, Skatebird, The Veil, Shadow of the Crown, Raji, and Ancient Epic, and Welcome to the Elk. So that's some of the ones they've already announced that'll be taking part of it.
All right. And then PlayStation today announced some of their indie games that are coming to PS4 and PS5.
Yes, dude, one of them I'm looking forward to so much.
The co-op one?
No, the Metroidvania one.
Oh, yeah, that
3D
one. Yeah.
Metroidvania. Oh my god, dude, that game looks sick.
Yes, it does.
What's it called?
What's it?
Here, hold on. Gotta go to the PlayStation blog. Where are you at? Worms Rumble? No, it's not Worms Rumble. Recompile?
Yes,
is that it?
Yes, that's what it is.
Recompile?
Recompile?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a Metroidvania
like
game, and it takes place in you're like in a computer, and it's like you're like going against like the mainframe or something. It's pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
Because there's not too many 3D Metroidvania games, so it sounds pretty fun to play. I believe that one's coming to Xbox though as well.
I think a lot of indie games are even timed exclusive anyway. So I mean,
yeah,
so eventually it'll be everywhere. So this is a big deal. Breaking news.
Guys, you need to come up. You need to come up with a list of the best indie games out there. So if people want to be interested in the games, they know where to go. Because I feel there's so many indie games. I know, but I mean,
with a list though of my favorite ones.
Like what? Which one, Ant? Rocket League?
No, I don't know, dude. I gotta look it up. Yeah, I would say Rocket League, but unfortunately,
everybody knows Rocket League. That's not really that much of a, you know what I'm saying?
But the thing about indie titles for me is the fact that it's a cool tech demo. It's a cool thing in the moment to play, and it's a thing to oh yeah, this is cool, this is awesome. I don't see myself taking 8 hours to dive into it and actually finishing it. That is a problem with me with indie games. I see it, I play it for a little bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool, and I'm like, oh, look at that, I can go play that. That's a AAA game right there. I can see so many hours into that.
I understand that.
Journey to the Savage Planet was fantastic. I actually beat that game, and I would play more of it if I haven't downloaded the DLC for it, but I will purchase it at some point.
Okay.
What's that? What kind of game is that, Ant? Journey to the Savage Planet
game.
That's why you love those
honestly,
games.
It's like a love letter to Metroid Prime. So that's pretty much why I love it so much.
Okay. Oh shit! Last indie game I played was freaking my friend Pedro.
What was that?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we talked about
my friend
it.
Pedro. That's last indie game.
Yeah.
No.
You beat that game, Chris?
I never beat it.
You did not beat that game.
Nope.
That game's really fun. Nope. It just gets repetitive.
Yeah, but not so repetitive that I want to stop playing though. Let's make sure that.
But I just feel like I just feel like that you get to a point though where it doesn't feel like they're mixing it up enough.
Probably. I don't know, but the car chase scene in that game was pretty cool.
That part looked cool. I think didn't you have a video of that, or you showed a video of that? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That part.
I named a couple of indie games for you that are pretty damn good. Guacamelee is really good. I don't know if you guys play that. That's a fun game. And also,
Shovel Knight's really
good. I haven't played Shovel Knight actually. I played a little bit, but I haven't really played it. Another good indie, Shantae. You know, was it Shantae and the genie?
Shantae, yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah, I played that game. That's really fun. That's a fun game. I'm trying to think what other ones I have that I played that are good indie games. Oh, SteamWorld Dig is pretty good. That's a fun game.
SteamWorld Dig is fantastic, and 2 is even better.
Oh, really? I haven't played 2 yet. Yeah. But there's some really good indie games out there. I'm not I'm not. Sometimes I'm not big on indie games. I feel, but it depends,
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Well, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, I apologize. We do this Facebook live show every Wednesday night. You can join us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, come join in, comment, have fun with us, all that kind of stuff. YouTube, this will be uploaded to you guys on Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, that's all I got. And we're not going to Tampa Bay Comic-Con, and I doubt we're going to go to any con this year. But yeah, we'll see. 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 We'll So
No,
yeah,
probably
that's
not.
that.
Probably till next year. Yeah.
I can't think of anything that's streaming wise. I know that Ubisoft is having their event the 12th or the 11th, I believe, and I'll probably be watching that. And then I know Microsoft is supposed to be having something this month, just don't know when. But yeah.
Hi, Tabitha.
What's up, Tabitha?
Say hi, guys. Hi, Tabitha.
What up, Tabitha?
All
right. So let's go on to the first topic of the evening, gentlemen. Let's get this off. Boom. Right there. In all its glory. The boys are back. The boys release the first 3 episodes September 4th. And then after that, it will be weekly.
Oh, okay, cool.
So are they whatchamacallit? Did they drop the whole season the first time around?
Yes, they dropped the whole season the first time around. This time they're just doing 3 episodes and then 1 episode every week because I'm assuming they need time to polish it.
Yeah.
Since they are, it would be like 2 months late for them releasing because since they released the first season in July last year, so there's a little bit of a gap there.
I still have not watched it.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. One thing I'm going to tell you, Ant, don't watch it. Don't watch it with Leah. I'm sorry, Leah. This is not for you.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's a superhero TV show, but it's not for kids. It's not for a lot of people. Actually, it's pretty. How would you say vulgar? I'll say vulgar.
Very.
Pretty. Very vulgar. Very violent. Extremely violent. But I honestly, dude, Chris, because actually it's funny though. The first time I was introduced to the boys was we were at Tampa Bay Comic Con last year, and then like after we were done, Chris was watching the boys. I was like playing, I think Smash Brothers. I'm like, what's this? Oh, it's the boys. And I'm like, all right, let me put this down and watch this. It was excellent. I'm like, dude, this is. And then I binge watch the whole thing. I'm like, dude, this is an excellent damn show. And
you finished it like that time we were there, weren't you?
What's that?
You finished it.
Was that Chris?
You finished the whole series when we were there, weren't you?
No, I didn't because I don't think I watched the first episode.
Okay.
So I wanted to watch the whole thing from beginning. So I watched the whole thing from beginning. Gotcha. I'm like, that's what I did. So, but yeah, dude, this is an excellent show. And Homelander as a character, I'm not gonna get too much away from him, but the guy who plays Homelander does an excellent job. He's a very interesting character if you get to watch this show, though. But it's a really awesome show, and it really does a good job dissecting the whole superhero like thing. If like I said, if the superheroes were actually pretty shitty human beings, so yeah, but it's a great show. Highly recommend it. But like I said, it's very vulgar, very violent, and not for everybody.
Yeah, not for everybody at all. All right. Will you be watching The Boys, Anthony, at some point in your lifetime?
I might pick it up, watch at some point.
Okay.
I mean, is it more violent and crazy than Street Kings?
Yes.
Yeah,
way more violent
actually
than Street Kings.
Oh, okay.
Way more violent than Street Kings.
It's Trevor saying it is dark.
And Tabitha is not on Netflix; is on Amazon Prime. What violent? The best way to describe the violence, I would say, you remember History of Violence, and
yeah,
about that line. I think that extreme, kind of that a little bit more maybe but around that level. How about that? Does that make sense?
Like the end of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, actually,
I will say that's about that sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, there's certain things that are like not
just with
not like
superheroes.
yeah, not like, but there's certain moments and you're like, holy shit, yeah, did I just see that? Kind of like there's certain moments that you say that. It's not like throughout though. It's not like every single moment. There's nothing like just violent moments here and there, but they have stuff like that. So, but it's like I said, it's pretty damn good. Like some of the show itself, the story is pretty good.
Yeah, very good. All right, so moving on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Next up, Cam Newton signs a 1-year deal to the Patriots.
I think I called this. I have to go look in the. I have to go look.
You might have. You might have called it.
I'm pretty sure I called this. I'll have to go look in the bowels of our episodes. But honestly, very, very smart move for Mr. Cam Newton. I know some people were upset about the pay he got, but coming off of all the injuries he had, I think to take a year prove it contract and play with the Patriots under Belichick, under Josh McDaniel, just to learn under that system and actually have an offense, which he never had with the Panthers, really, besides Christian McCaffrey, of course. But I mean, I don't know. That to me, I don't even know if he ever played healthy with them. To be honest with you,
did he have like a wide receiver, Kelvin Benjamin?
Kelvin Benjamin? No, Kelvin Benjamin wasn't that good.
Or was it Kevin
Benjamin?
No,
it's Kelvin Benjamin. His best weapon was probably Steve Smith, but Steve Smith was like in the twilight of his career when he had him. I mean, they did go 15-1 1 year.
And let me ask this: how much he's getting paid?
He has an incentive-based contract where he can make up to $7 million a year for the year.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know Richard Sherman was giving it a little bit flack, but you know what? It at the end of the day, it was his choice to sign there, so he could have tried to hold out and go get more money from somewhere else.
Well, he did get an offer from the Browns and turned it down. He was like, "Oh no, I'll go to the Patriots."
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's some conspiracy around him not being paid.
No.
I think that's ridiculous.
It's the same thing as Jameis Winston, in my opinion.
Yeah. And then on the other hand, you see other guys. I know a lot of people were comparing like Chase Daniels is getting a lot of money for being a backup. Dude, look at Teddy Bridgewater. Dude, that dude got paid, and like honestly, he really hasn't done like much as a starting quarterback in the league.
I think Bridgewater
proven himself more than anything.
Yeah, he has.
Where?
I thought it was
in Saints, New Orleans, when Drew Brees was out.
Well, I have to look up his stats, I guess, because I don't know. But
Bridgewater,
dude,
actually, I thought it was a mistake for Bridgewater to lead
on
the
offense. Like literally stacked on offense. You got Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara.
He was in Minnesota and was great there. It was just the fact he got hurt.
He got hurt, yeah.
That's not his fault that he got hurt. He got hurt. Yeah. And then, like, he was never really given a chance after he got hurt because he was always a backup after that. And then he went to the Saints, and then when Drew Brees was out for, like, 4 or 5 weeks or something like that, he held his own. And like, they ended up winning, I think, every single game.
Yeah, I was kind of mad. I'll be honest with Bridgewater. I was kind of mad that like the Jets let him go, dude. Like, I think it was him, Darnold, and I want to say, forgot what the old backup was for the Jets. But I remember they let him go because they wanted Darnold to kind of play to start. But I wish he was a backup because I thought Bridgewater, if Darnold got hurt, like last year, we definitely need him.
He actually did have some really good stats this past year in the 5 games he played. So, but his Minnesota stats, I mean, he was okay. Like 14 touchdowns, 12 his rookie interceptions his rookie year, 14 touchdowns, 9 interceptions his second year. I mean, 14 touchdowns in 16 games isn't like great. I mean, that's less than 1 touchdown a game.
But here's the thing, though. Like compared to Bridgewater to Cam Newton is definitely way more proven than Bridgewater.
Oh,
he's
absolutely.
Definitely a star.
But I don't know. I think Newton needed to change the scenery. I think Cam Newton is going to be very, very good in that offense.
In the end of the day, this is a kind of win-win for both the Patriots and Cam Newton, because when you think about it, this is a prove-me contract for Cam Newton. So whatever he does with the Patriots, if he does pretty well, which I think he will because it's the Patriots, he can go anywhere else after that and sign to any other team. Somebody's going to need a quarterback. By the end of the next season, some team is going to need a quarterback. He can go to that team and be proven.
Well, I did think it was funny. Like, I guess there's no clause in the contract, so they can franchise him. But I'm like, dude, if they franchise him, they have to pay him the average of the top 5 quarterbacks. Yeah, he's
exactly,
gonna take that.
exactly.
Why wouldn't you take that?
I don't know. Like, the thing is with and Cam always said, I remember he said before he wants to play for a winner. He wants to win. I think this is the best shot for him. I mean, like I said, this is
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
He gets to play against a weak ass division, so why not?
Oh! This is coming from the same division that the Cowboys barely made it to the playoffs last year. Your division,
the same division that had a Super Bowl champion 2 years ago. That's right, Pete.
Oh, did it? What was the Cowboys' record? They made
from my division. By
what was the Cowboys' record? 6-8. They made it to the playoffs, or
6-8.
79, 79, 79, 79.
I don't know what they were.
Won the division. Dude, your division was trash. I'm sorry. There's 2 playoff teams that came out for our division: the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. And the Bills are damn good, actually. So they'll be hating it. They'll be hating our division. Our division is going to be pretty tough this year. No, our division is going to be pretty tough. Our division is going to be better than your division. What's that?
The NFC Beast. We produce Super Bowl champions, my friend.
Yeah, like what, in the last decade or whatever? Like, come on, man. Present time. And
Eagles, Giants, Cowboys always go to the playoffs. And who else you got in your division?
The Redskins.
The Redskins are garbage.
We'll just keep them down. You got the story.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne Haskins is gonna start playing better this year. Mark my words.
I believe it.
We'll see.
I believe it.
Dwayne Haskins, don't they have a good backup? Didn't they sign a good backup though? The Redskins. Who did they sign?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Sign somebody. I could be wrong. But man, the thing about this news though, I hate about Cam Newton going. It's the fact that now the Patriots are going to be the best team in the AFC again. Like,
were they ever not? No, were they ever not?
But this funny thing is, people count that team out all the freaking time. They always count them out, and I'm like, do not count them out because they always find a way to do something. And of course, they do this. Now, the only thing about it is, could Cam get hurt again? Sure, he can get hurt. I mean, it could happen, or could
not
whatever happen.
Brady played till he was like 85 behind that line.
Yeah, but they're 2 different players. Brady and Cam Newton are 2 different players. I don't know. It's a different system. But like I said, though, I think Cam has a talent to do really well. I think, especially if they still have the same defense.
Brought in Kyle Allen from the Panthers.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I'm thinking of.
Backup. Alex Smith is still under contract. Is he going to come back?
No, I don't know, man. No. I don't think so. Not with that injury.
Oh my God, dude! He had to have 17 surgeries to prevent amputation on his leg.
See, yeah, he ain't coming back. He's done.
He's coming back.
He's coming
back. Alex Smith.
No, he ain't coming back.
That's just disturbing.
What was I gonna say? All right, so are you scared, Pete, about Cam Newton going to the Patriots? Do you think he should? Do you think he can start?
Yeah, definitely. I think he definitely should start. But at the same time, though,
do you think he should start?
Well, who's the other quarterback?
The guy they drafted last year, who's no name guy.
Sit him.
Yep, there you go.
And I say they should sit him and play Newton.
Well,
like right off the bat, though, he doesn't know the offensive. Oh,
well,
I'll definitely play, dude. But here's the thing, though. Like, if
the best chance to win. Hands down.
And the thing was Cam Newton, dude. For him, Cam Newton will not be like, yeah, let me sit behind this kid. I mean, he's going to be like, dude, let me play, man. I mean, honestly, the whole purpose of a Cam is he wants to play for a winner. This team is a winner. I know you have a coach who won like 6 times the Super Bowl.
He actually has 8 rings, Pete. 6 as a head coach,
What,
2 as a coordinator.
Yeah, coordinator, not the head coach. As a head coach, he has 6. But I mean, for Cam, I wouldn't see how he wouldn't be like he has to play. I don't see him sitting on the bench unless he starts playing horrible. Unless
the real question, though, guys, is what's up with that Instagram post to Julian Edelman from Tom Brady?
What was that? What are you talking about?
Oh, Tom said, "Have fun with Cam Newton, but I know I'll always be your number one." What? What? What, Tom?
Oh man!
What?
You know,
romance going on there.
You know what, Tom? You know, what can I say, man? You know,
I just want to see a Bucks Patriots Super Bowl, right? Right? Cam Newton, Tom Brady.
You know that's not going to happen, right? It's
yeah, I know, the Giants are going to go.
Doesn't play the way. It doesn't play the way everybody wants.
All right. Yeah, with Danny turnover dimes. Okay.
Danny Jones.
Mr. Danny turnover dime. We'll see. All right, moving on.
Here's the thing. We're excited for football. That's a good thing, right? We're actually excited for football.
They cut down preseason to 2 games. Breaking news.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they canceled 2 games.
Good. They should keep it like this. Forget preseason games. Who cares?
All of them, and let's just start playing.
No. You got to make sure your freaking draft class is actually good.
That's true. That's true. No, I'll give you that.
That is true. I give you that.
Make sure they don't need to get sent to the practice squad right away.
Yeah. Well, we would. Let's be honest. We wouldn't have a Victor Cruz if it wasn't for preseason.
True.
Because dude, he went ham on the Jets that year. Ham. He did, Pete.
You know the worst part about it, he's like, oh, Victor Cruz. Oh, he's so awesome. We're like, dude, it's preseason. And of course, he started playing good in the regular season. And I go, oh, I told you about Victor Cruz. I told you. And I'm like, oh, God, will you shut up about it, man?
And then you bought him a Victor Cruz jersey.
Yeah, I know.
How does it feel to lose a bet, Pete?
Hey, man, you beat the Patriots. I'm not that mad about it. I'm not that mad about it. You beat the Patriots.
Next up, Margot Robbie to lead a female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
As long as it's not Jack Sparrow or Jacqueline Sparrow, we're good.
No word yet if it's
Jacqueline Sparrow.
If Jack Sparrow is going to make his return or anything like that. All we know is the fact that Margot Robbie is tied to the project.
No, I'm fine. She's like in everything now.
Yeah, and that's the only problem with that. It's like, is she going to become like very... because I always feel like certain actresses seem to be everywhere. Like the hot thing was Jennifer Lawrence a few years ago, and I feel like now she hasn't really done anything lately. And I feel like Margot Robbie's a new Jennifer Lawrence, where she's appearing in everything. But
good for her, though.
I don't know. Like, what's that?
It's good for her, though. Seriously,
it's good for her, dude. I'd be honest, man. If you're an actor, take as many movie projects as you can, because it can only last so long. You know, take all the money you can, because it only lasts so long. But I don't know, man. It depends, though. Like, here's the problem, though. Birds of Prey, she was the lead of it, and I heard good stuff about it, but then it did terrible in the box office. So this is a pressure on her now to lead this franchise and to revamp this franchise.
Did it do terrible in the box office?
Not really.
Yeah, I think it did that terrible.
What was the numbers? I'm actually curious.
Let's see.
Let's go to the box office mojo.
I was going to go IMDb, but go ahead.
Worldwide this year, it's the number 4 movie, $201.9 million.
What's the bad budget, though?
84.5.
That's not bad, actually.
No.
I mean, he made it back his money.
Number 1 movie so far this year, $419 million.
What's the movie?
Bad Boys for
Life. What movie?
300 million. Doolittle did 223 million. Birds of Prey 201 million, and The Invisible Man 125 million. Those are worldwide numbers.
crazy when you think like these movies are like the number one in the worldwide box office, and you think like literally like all these movies that are going to come out, we're probably going to shatter all those records, and now we don't get that right now. So. Eventually, I think we're gonna do a show. Hopefully, eventually, right? Right?
Yeah,
What do you think, guys?
Every week. It'll be more like the Avengers, where we meet up to take out the big villain, but we do our solos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll go back to we'll do a group thing every once in a while, but we paid like a pretty hefty fee to do this. What we're doing right now, and plus it works a lot better doing like this anyway, my opinion.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's easier for us to be interactive.
Yeah.
Chris, do you have a slide on here for a certain director that you absolutely love?
Send it to me in the message, and then I'll answer yes or no.
It's the movie you were absolutely looking forward to this year. The movie event of the summer.
I mean that is tied into later on down the road, but it's not in the slide.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, I was just gonna. I want to talk about the delay.
Oh yeah, you can talk about that when you'll know when you can talk about
it. Okay.
Yeah, you'll know.
So,
all right, what's up?
No, I'm just gonna say. So, are you excited to see this movie from Margot Robbie? A new Pirates of the Caribbean. On the fence?
On the fence.
I'm with you. I'm on the fence. I'm not sure exactly how. I think, in all honesty, I think the first Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one was the best one, and the other ones are all right. The one made the first one real was Johnny Depp portrayal as Captain Jack Sparrow, and the music and the action. It's going to take a lot to kind of fall in love with the whole Pirates thing again. Because you're gonna have to have and Margot Robbie is gonna have to definitely be very eccentric in order for it to be that successful. I don't know. We'll see though. Like I said, I agree with you, Chris. I'm on the fence too, but you never know. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. The first movie, I never thought it was gonna be good, and it turned out to be really good. When the first trailer came out, so you never know. It could surprise us.
Yeah, it could. Very well could.
Do we have a name for this movie yet?
No. Nothing.
Okay.
Literally, the headline was just right here: for Margot Robbie to join female-led Pirates of the Caribbean project. That's literally what it said.
Okay.
But moving on. Yes, we will see. And here is this news. A live-action Magic School Bus is heading our way, and Elizabeth Banks will be taking a ride as Miss Frizzle.
I don't feel like she's quirky enough.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, but they should have got Kimmy Gibbler. Kimmy Gibbler from Full House.
Oh, jeez.
Absolutely. Hands down.
Kimmy from Full House? That one? Oh, my goodness. I can see that. I mean, okay, she is an actress, guys. She has to do roles like this. She has to kind of like, hey, let me play this role and try to do, you know what I'm saying?
That. I just haven't seen her in a role be quirky.
What about Zack and Miri making porno?
Oh man, it's been forever
since
I've seen that movie. I don't really remember.
I don't remember. Was she quirky in Pitch Perfect?
What?
Pitch Perfect?
Wasn't she just the announcer?
Yeah.
In that movie?
But I thought she was quirky or whatever with that one dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Isn't Miss Frizzle supposed to be like, I don't know. I always pictured her to be more of an alternative chick. I don't know. Kind of like
I never watched it. Okay, so I was
kind of like an alternative chick.
I was talking to Chris before, and I never watched the Magic School Bus. Never in my life.
You never watched the Magic School
Bus? So I wouldn't know any of this. No, man.
It's Leah's
like
and
you
Avery's
said, I'm
jam.
too old.
They love it. You're too old. They had cartoons when you were young, I think.
Yes. Well, like Bugs Bunny.
Like slideshows.
Like Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie. There you go.
I already took the joke away from you, man.
If I
I
can
don't
think
know.
of a
The only
better,
thing I can say
a better
about
actress, I'll let you know. But yeah, I guess that's okay. Is she directing it as well?
I don't think so.
TV show or
At
movie?
least I don't think so. Movie.
I don't know about that.
all I gotta say about Elizabeth Banks, dude, if your movie doesn't make money, do not get mad at the audience, okay? Like you did in Charlie's Angels.
That would have been the girl from the back of the plane, right?
Katie? Kate?
No, I think she's talking.
You sure
about
it's not Kate?
Kate.
No, I think she's talking about the girl from the back of the plane, Charlotte.
Charlotte? Who the hell's Charlotte?
Come on, Pete.
I don't know. I don't remember.
That's what we need to do, guys. We need to watch Lost again. That should be a required viewing.
No, we do not need
to watch
Lost.
Like so many episodes, man. So much. I don't know. That's a lot to do.
I'll get
a lot of homework.
You guys with what her actress name is.
Oh, her? I got you. All right, hold on. I got this.
Yeah, put a picture up so we can see who the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, got it. Hold on. See, you wouldn't be able to do this kind of stuff if we were together. All right, here we go. Hide that.
Sure.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, I can see that.
But question: what else has she been in?
What's the actress's name?
I doubt that's her name. Hold on. Charlotte Lewis, I guess. IMDb. Charlotte.
Oh, it's Rebecca Madar. Who she was also in Devil Wears Prada. She's in Iron Man 3.
Wow. Okay.
Obviously
Iron
small
Man 3.
roles.
Okay, I know who she plays.
Yeah, she was Zelina on Once Upon a Time, the TV show. She was on Fringe for a couple episodes. Mostly TV. She mostly does TV series. She was in Hitch. She was uncredited.
Okay, you're talking about a major movie. We're gonna talk about a major movie, guys. You're gonna not have somebody who hasn't done that much be in a major movie. You have to, you have to have somebody that sells. Well, she was uncredited.
No, that
means she didn't have a big role. That means she didn't have a big role.
Well, she had a big role in Once Upon a Time. So she played the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah. All right.
Did she?
Let's move on from the story.
All right.
Next up, gentlemen, we got this one. If I can get to it. Splash Mountain to be reimagined Princess and the Frog. I mean, I don't remember Splash Mountain to be that much because of it's being reimagined because of what's going on right now in the world, and so it's just well, we need to kind of redo everything to take back everything that this seems to be to offend other people. I don't remember it being offensive, but I guess it's offensive to some people, and whatever case it be. And so now we're just redoing this.
It's offensive because it's based off of an offensive movie, which I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But I here real quick, Pete, before you go, I honestly don't mind because nobody knows the damn movie it's from. All we know is the Zippity Doodah Day song, and everybody is actually watching Princess and the Frog now. People enjoy Princess and the Frog. It will sell merchandise. It makes more sense to have a more relevant movie or product on a ride when no one knows what the hell the Briar people thingies are from.
Okay, so
That's my take.
Sure.
I was doing a little research. I seen clips of Song of the South. Okay, some like little clips or whatever stuff like that because they always talk about that being. This is one. Okay, so I'm going to read Wikipedia just to kind of get it. Song of the South, 1946 American live action animated musical produced by Walt Disney and released by RKO Radio Pictures. It follows Uncle Remus, and it's tales of like this film takes place southern United States during the Reconstruction era, a period of American history after the end of American Civil War and the abolition of slavery. So the biggest criticism, because it kind of like it shows the stories, challenges of living during the plantation. You know, like during the day, they said it's here. Let me make sure. I read this. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to. So like, yeah. So they say it has remained subject to controversies. Some critics have described the film portrayal of African Americans as racist and offensive, maintain the black vernacular and other qualities of stereotypes. Additionally, the plantation setting is sometimes criticized as glorified. Because of the controversy, Disney has not released Song of the South on any home video format in the United States. Okay, so and that's pretty much a controversy. So, I'm all happy and all that stuff, but I think it's almost like saying like because it's happy times on the plantation there, which it wasn't, and things like that, and and of course, but I mean, I can
see that being offensive though, because could you imagine them making a movie with the concentration camps in Germany and acting like they're good things?
Well, technically, like what's funny though? We did see a movie like that. We did see a movie like that. That was called, what was it, Jojo Rabbit? That kind of made like literally, oh hey,
but that was more of a satire.
But
that's the difference.
It was a satire, absolutely, exactly what I was going to say. It was a satire.
That's
it
like
wasn't like
Blazing Saddles. Like, is there racist tones in Blazing Saddles? Absolutely, but it's all satire. It's to make racists look like dumbasses, really, which they are.
Exactly, and that's what it was. And I think this movie honestly glorified the whole Southern life and all that stuff. So, and like I said, never watched the film, but I've seen clips, and it definitely shows that type of like, which it just makes light of it. Which there's nothing to make light of. Now, like I said, though, I'm not, I don't know what wants to say what's offensive, what's not. The only thing that bothers me about all this, to be honest, is like it takes all this for this to finally be like, oh yeah, let's change it right now. It just it's almost like backhanded in a sense. I always feel that it's kind of backhand. It's like, why now when you could have done it years ago? I mean, this is something where I feel like where I always feel like
enough not to release the movie, but they're not conscious enough to take the ride down.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. It just seems to me a little bit almost like backhanded, the whole thing. It's just like, oh, let's do it now. Let's make it a point to do something like this, change it now instead of changing it prior, to all these years and all that stuff, making it seem like, and that's my only thing that bothers me about that. It's like I have no problem like with like whatever. If people feel comfortably, that's fine. If it's offensive, that's fine. But at the same time, now it just seems a little bit more like, like backhanded stuff. And it's funny, like I read this video, this interview with Anthony Mackie, and he was saying how, he's in doing Falcon Winter Soldier and all the saying. And he's saying how, like, sure, like, most of the main actors, a good portion of main actors, are black superheroes in the MCU, but yet Black Panther had a black producer, black director, black screenwriter, black everything. But yet other movies has all white, and there's no like the diversity in that sense. So it's kind of funny how we look at certain things, like companies will do these things and make it seem like apparent to be like, hey, let's do this. But yet, they don't do like diversity behind in the back. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And behind closed doors. And that's the other thing that bothers me. If you could go over there and sell this and make us think like, oh yes, but you're not really screaming diversity. It just seems to me, you know what? I'd rather they donate money to different causes around that, real causes that can actually help communities, that need it, and instead of doing things like this, I just feel like
they're going to be spending probably tons of money on redoing this, but when they actually help the community out instead.
I mean, that's my opinion about it. Like I said, like I said, though, it's fine. It's great.
Yeah, I was saying, I know the ladies in my house love Princess and the Frog, so they're both super stoked to see the ride.
That's good, man. And I think that, like I said, and I like the fact that actually, like you were saying, I think, and you made a point that like Epcot has different rides. Like they have Coco for representing Mexico, and they have like Ratatouille representing France.
Ride.
Yes, and I like that because it shows like all the different nations and represented by animated films, which is cool. Which I like that. I like that kind of like you have representation, which I'm all about. And I think Disney, sure, do more of that. That's great. And hopefully they keep that up. That'll be cool.
They're redoing. They're actually redoing a lot of stuff in Epcot. They're actually the water area. They're redoing to make a Moana area. In France, they're adding Ratatouille. In England, they're adding Mary Poppins. So they're actually in each one of the countries, they're actually adding like more stuff to it, which is pretty awesome.
Cool, dude. Because like I said, though, that to me kind of sets a setting, saying like that's kind of creating a diverse world we live in. So I have no problem with that when it comes to that. But like I said, though, Chris, what's your thoughts, man?
I mean, I didn't really notice it, but until you said something, I'm like, yeah, they should probably change it. And I'm kind of with you with the fact, like, why change it now when you had all this time in the world to change it? And it's like, what the? Okay, all right. Thank you for changing it now. But that's like, but to be honest with you, that's how it's like with a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, people will say things and do things, and it would be like, for someone like me, I see it and like I keep my comment to myself, and I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. But like nowadays, everyone's like, if it offends me, it's like I can't say that I can say that comment now. But like, it's people want to know why like racism and shit like that exists and things that people of color go through. When it's like the fact when certain things like happen and people pick up on things like this beforehand, and then we just have to sit there and just be like, all right, that happened. Well, we're just gonna like not think about it too much. We have to put it in the back of our head, not really cause a ruckus about it, because at the time, people don't really give a shit about if we cause a ruckus or not, because they wouldn't change it. But now things are starting to change. It's just the fact that, like, why did it take years and people dying and all of this shit to happen in order for this to happen? This didn't need to happen like the way it is right now. It should have changed a long time ago. But
the one thing I want to say too is like I said, we're not trying to be in. I really don't want to make this all political, because I think politics are really the one thing that I hate, honestly, when it comes to subjects like this. Everything has to be political, and I hate politics because I think politics are full of shit. If you're Democrat or Republican, you only care about your votes. You don't care about what really changed or making things better, and that's my biggest thing, because I see people fighting over all this stuff. Really, in the end of the day, guys, it's really like we're all in this together. We're all like, listen, the millionaires and all these companies and all these politicians, they have money. They don't care what goes on in our lives, man. They care about what we buy, their products and their votes, and then whatever what they sell us. They don't really care about our like endeavors. So I think it's funny when we hear all this commentary, social commentary come from them, when in fact they don't care, man. They like, my big thing is stop fighting amongst each other. Stop like really. This is not about like we need to kind of take a step back and have open conversations. I think the best thing to do in this country is everybody had open is, besides throwing your opinion, trying to lecture people, because I hate lecturing. One thing I hate about like really Facebook and Twitter and everybody, like little try people social comment and lecturing. Don't lecture. Talk about it. Have an open discussion about it. The best thing to do, honestly, when it comes to exactly. Stop trying to get for a fight and trigger people. The best thing to do, honestly, sit with a person, sit with anybody, like literally sit with anybody, and just literally talk about stuff. Because I guarantee you, with all this pandemic bullshit and everything that's going on, we're really all on the same boat in the end. We really are, because we're not we're not benefiting from anything from this. But like I said, guys who are like literally all the. That's why sometimes I hate when celebrities say anything, because, like, dude, you guys are millionaires. You guys are not really here in the streets over here or in the small towns. You're living in your little mansions, gated communities. You're protecting, man.
Gates with
exactly. Don't tell me about all this stuff. All this stuff, man.
Security. No, the armed security is the people who are right in the middle of the gate. Like, oh, I'm gonna stand outside with a freaking automatic rifle, and my wife is going to sit there pointing a gun like this at everyone.
Yeah, dude, somebody needs to teach that lady how to hold a damn gun.
She's going to break her wrist like that. But no, that's the only thing I hate, man. I hate when people, like, look, honestly, I think everybody, especially everybody over here, like, if you're watching this or even whatever, just have open discussion about all this stuff going on. Don't get mad. Don't get whatever offensive. Just talk about stuff. Because, I was talking to some people today, and the one thing I noticed is people are struggling. It's a struggle out there, man. It's a struggle financially. It's a struggle with everything. It's just a struggle. It's not just like, oh crap, and that's why we need to kind of, take a step back and just like think about it. Because I think in the end, man, like I said, I'm somebody who's very open about all cultures. I love different cultures. I love different things, because I think we all do, honestly, to be honest. And I think. Yeah. And I think that's why sometimes it's funny when we all kind of have this kind of like really, like, oh my God, whatever. Like, really, we all love different cultures, man. I mean, you can't tell me, like, I mean, animes are extremely popular. I mean, the Black culture has been a huge thing in America. I mean, hell, man, like everything about really, when you look at our country, it's a big melting pot and has so much to offer and all that I don't understand how this is a problem. Because, like, really, when you think about it, there's so much stuff going on, that we really, our country, it really, in a lot of ways, is great. I know a lot of people may think of it as not, but it definitely, there's so many things that came out that we have in this country that's great and all that stuff. And we need to focus on that and not let people and their negative bullshit tear us apart and create a divide. And I think that's the number one thing. So, you know what? If this is a proper change, I have no problem with that. If this brings more people to the Disney World, that's fine. I just hope, like, Disney doesn't think that, hey, look, man, you guys are doing pretty damn good. You guys do, bring the MCU and all that stuff. And, keep on doing what you're doing, man. That's fine, Don't ignore the past, though. The past did happen. You can't just bury that and be shut and be like, that didn't happen. Take a custom that movie happened. That's fine. Whatever. Just, learn from mistakes and move on. And that's it.
Take it as a learning experience.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Moving on.
Speaking of a learning experience, Chris, I know we didn't talk about it earlier, but you went to Ringling Museum this week.
Oh, dude, that was great. I love that too, man.
I loved all the pictures of that.
It was great. It was a good time. I used to actually work there before I started working for Publix.
Weren't you security there?
I was. Yes.
Yeah.
Top flight security in the world. Yeah, I saw a couple of coworkers. The house is being worked on. There wasn't too much going on. Not a lot of people there. And I saw everything I needed to see and was like, all right, it's cool. I'm out. Took a lot of pictures.
Looked awesome, man. I definitely got to go sometime.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
I don't think I have.
You know what? I've never been either, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you guys know the history at all? Like,
I love history. I love history.
All right, we're gonna go down a little rabbit hole. Okay, we can get this up. A little rabbit hole. Okay, hold on. All right, so the Ringling Museum here in Sarasota, Florida, is pretty much it is the winter home of John Ringling and his wife Mabel. John Ringling is one of the founding brothers of the Ringling Brothers Circus. There was 5 of them. He was the one in charge of the financials back in the 1800s. He bought the property down here, and then he built the house. The house back then, I believe, was in 1918, when it was started being built. Back then, $1.5 million to build.
Damn. That's a lot actually for that house. For then, that's a lot.
Yeah, back then. He also wanted a museum as well, so he built a museum on the property as well. In the house, though, is 5 floors, including a basement in Florida. There's an elevator
down there.
No, there's no gators down there. There's an elevator that still works to this day. When I used to work there, it was creepy, creaky, and old, and scared the shit out of me.
Every year.
Yeah, they do. Original Otis elevator. Yeah.
That's awesome.
They had their own separate bedrooms. His bathtub was made out of a single block of marble.
That's interesting.
Yeah, just a single block of marble. Just like they carved it out of that. The 3rd floor is his game room, poker tables, pool tables, all that kind of stuff. But there's actually a hidden wall. You take that wall out, is a safe where he kept, and during the time, there's prohibition times, so where he kept all of his liquor. All of his liquor is restored back there behind the hidden wall.
Shit, he's like Forrest Whitaker, man.
Gotta tear it down, man. Tear it down.
Tear it down.
And then the 4th floor is a one big guest bedroom where Thomas Jefferson used to always stay at. And if you've noticed in Fort Myers and in Sarasota at the museum, there's a bunch of banyan trees. Thomas Jefferson brought them over as gifts to the real. Edison, yeah. I apologize.
Okay, I was about to say
Edison. Edison.
Yeah.
Edison. That's my fault.
That makes sense. That makes
he
sense.
invented the light bulb.
No, it's all right. Yeah.
Came over with banyan trees and like they're literally like all over the property. They're all over at the Edison Museum down in Fort Myers as well. But yeah, and on top of it is a tower.
I actually have been to the Edison House at the museum down in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
That is awesome as well, if you've never been there. Now, Thomas Edison was a piece of crap human being, but the you shake your head, Pete, but he really was.
No, he was. But, no, I'm not saying he wasn't. He really was. At the same time, I mean, like a lot of times, I don't think a lot of people were good at that time. I don't think there's a lot of good people in that time.
Unfortunately, Pete, I think when you have money, a lot of people aren't good if you have that much money. I hate to say it that way, but I think the richer you are, you have to kind of step on people to get there.
Well, I mean, if you know the whole Edison and Tesla saying, it's like Tesla actually was trying to do something to benefit people, where Edison was just trying to make money.
Did they have a movie based on that?
Well, there's a Prestige, kind of a little bit of the Prestige. Was
the current war.
Yeah, the current war. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the current war. But
dude, I wouldn't.
No. But I mean, it's so funny though when you look at us. That's why I love history. I mean, let's focus on Dark Ages. I'm pretty sure that every human being in that Dark Ages are horrible human beings to each other. It was like. It's just that's what it is. I mean, and that's why I love history.
It's about Pete. The Crusades was like, be a Christian or we'll kill you. That's great, man.
Like the Spanish Inquisition. Edison definitely fucked Tesla, and Tesla. It's funny about Tesla, man. If he actually had his way, dude, who knows how different this whole country would have been. I mean, we would have been. Maybe wouldn't even have to pay for electricity. It would have been all free.
Isn't it amazing that Edison had light bulbs that last forever, but yet we can't get those?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how that works out.
Yeah, give me some of those light bulbs.
Yeah,
dude.
But if you're ever in Sarasota, Florida, please go visit Ringling Museum. It is something that you will never forget. It is like even in the museum, the actual museum, they don't have like all the collection that he bought displayed. Like part of it is still in storage. It's freaking crazy.
Do they cycle it out? Like, do they like insert? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So that way you could go back to it and see something different.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Like
I think it's pretty awesome. Like
when I went on Sunday, it's like completely different. Like the favorites are still there, but like the things that really people didn't really care too much about all changed.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I always love history. I always love learning history. It's something where, and it's something that, honestly, it's you can always learn something new from whatever. And it's just like I said, like the fact that Ringling is such a big influence over there in Sarasota says something, you know. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
He went on the tower. The top of it was pretty much like a lookout and whatnot. And like once you get to the top, you can look out. And he owned literally all of Longboat Key. And when he would have his friends over and be like, "Hey, let's go up to that tower real quick," you know, he'd go up there with his friends and whatnot, and they go up and be like, "All right, you see that stretch of land all across there? I own all of that. Which part of that would you like to buy?" And that's how he was. Even they actually have a model of his yacht back then in the house. They don't have it in the back, but like because his driver actually ended up wrecking the boat and it actually crashed and sank in the sea back there. I wish inventors had.
Dude, okay. Have you ever watched?
I wish I could.
Scriven, have you ever seen Epic Rap Battles?
But I'm not. I can't do it.
Dude, Epic Rap Battles. Go to Epic YouTube. Go to Epic. Put Epic Rap Battles. They have that. They literally have like Edison rapping against Tesla, or whatever. Seriously, you got to look that up. It's the best saying ever. You never seen Epic Rap Battles, guys?
Nope.
No, dude.
No.
They're so good. Epic Rap Battles of history. So good, dude. Yeah, Edison versus Tesla. You got Hitler versus Darth Vader. You had like I think the Wright brothers versus yeah, dude. Epic Rap Battles of history, man. You gotta look that up, man. The best thing ever. You got Lincoln versus Chuck Norris.
45
Lincoln
million
versus Chuck
views.
Norris.
It's got to be good.
Epic Rap Battle. Dude, I'm telling you, it's so good. Dude, you should just look up Edison versus Tesla, man. Yes!
That's what I just did.
I told you. Screaming knows. Epic Rap Battles of history, dude. And then you got to decide who won. Who won the battle.
Oh my
the
gosh.
best thing ever, dude.
Maybe I'll do that for homework.
Oh, those guys are really good. Those guys are really good. And they actually, all their stuff is very detailed, like history stuff. Yes. Are you looking at Epic Rap Battles of history?
I just put the link up. Versus Tesla. Are we playing it?
Play that video right now.
Doing it right now?
Are we playing it right now? Is that where we're
doing? Let's do it. Why not?
Let's do it.
Epic Rap Battles of history.
All right, hold on. I gotta get to. Right here. Oh my dear God! Hold on.
He's seen the image, I bet.
Dude, there's so many.
Yeah, it just started, and I was like,
I gotta watch the Great American Bash tonight, man. Io Shirai versus Sasha Banks for the title. Yes, please.
All right, push that to staging. Okay, where are you at? Do we want to go full screen, or do we want to just like keep it like this?
No, let's go full screen.
Oh, he wants to go full
screen.
screen.
You can do it like that.
All right, full.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it full.
Thomas Edison! Was it Nikola Tesla? We got step up! You'll be shocked when I spit and start static. I'll rip your style and add it to my long list of patents. While you were busy digging ditches and burning bridges, I'm pumping out inventions, stacking riches. So go back to your pigeons. You're a geek, plagued by OCD. You never had sex, but you sure got screwed by me. I crushed you, Tesla. There's just no putting it gently. I don't alternate my flow. I diss you directly.
I see a universe of infinite energy, but no potential for threat from this enemy. So you can call me Tesla. Nikola, impeccably dressed, giving lessons in electrical nemesis. This will be on the test, so confess to your thefts and let the whole world know what the Serbian did for the Wizard of Menlo. History is getting rewritten, and I have read your best invention was a way to steal credit.
The truth hurts, you broke and washed up. Don't give a smidgen about your visions. If they can't make a buck, I conduct business. Understood, things you never could. So dope that I even make New Jersey look good. I'm on the record, I invented. You got duped there, I said it. Now bet you $50,000 that you'll never forget it. Without me, here's a taste of what this battle would be. No lights, no camera, no sound. See?
You fool, you think that you can touch me with this? You couldn't handle my gifts with your greedy little mind. What's inside mine was ahead of its own time. You did not steal from me, you stole me from mankind. It's a wireless transmission of truth, and it's a shocking real story of a biker with you. And if the people knew you stopped me from making power free, they would curse the Con Edison with every utility.
Who won? Who's there? You decide!
I just don't know what's going on with the announcer.
Well then.
What is that? Thanos versus who?
J. Robert Oppenheimer, whoever the hell that is.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tesla won that battle.
That was interesting. That was interesting.
He even made New Jersey look good, man. That made me laugh.
Edison?
Yeah.
The armpit of
America.
Yeah, brother.
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get to the next subject?
No, let's go.
I'm good. I just want to see Tesla versus Edison. Tesla, that was smooth with his rhymes, though. He's really smooth. Just want to say.
Next up.
Yeah,
a Chicken Run sequel is coming to Netflix.
Mel Gibson?
I hope not. I don't know. Like, are we giving what? Oh wow! Did we get copyrighted on that already?
No way.
Yeah, I think we did.
That was quick.
That was fast.
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, we got copyright on that.
So we can't even show this video right now because of that?
I think we gotta say it was them. Hold on. No, we worry about that.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Guys are doing epic rap battles, man. We're just telling more people about it, man. Promoting your shit, okay? Not trying to steal it. And we're not Edison. We're not Edison.
But yes,
anyway,
Chicken Run sequel is coming to Netflix.
Isn't that 20 years old?
Yes, it's 20 years old. It came out in 2000.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, so that's Gibson's not going to be in it. I ain't watching it.
Really? You're not watching it because Mel Gibson's not going to be in it?
They canceled Mel Gibson now?
Yeah, I think he got canceled again. But you know what? Okay, so I heard Mel Gibson, the whole Winona Ryder thing, but Winona Ryder's kind of out off her rocker, so I don't know if I trust her or whatever. I mean, yeah, he did say a lot of offensive stuff and all that stuff, and he probably was canceled for a while. But I don't know. It's the whole thing. I don't know what to say. I think Mel Gibson's off his rocker too. To be honest, they're both a little bit crazy. To be honest, but here's my problem with all this Chicken Run. I know it was really popular back in 2000 or whatever, and I remember because me and Aunt used to work in a movie theater, and we used to literally. It used to always be packed. That damn theater packed. Yeah. But I don't know, man. 20 years, another movie. Why does movies take so long to make?
A lot of clay, man. A lot of clay.
Jared, what's up, Jared?
Jared,
who's that barking?
That's my dog.
I guess he doesn't want the Chicken Run sequel too.
What is he doing? Oh,
that's right. I don't know. I just, it's weird when you have a movie come out literally 20 years. Whoa.
Nope, never mind. I got closer to the bark. Get louder. All right. Hold on.
I'll believe him. No, Chico Max TV. Oh, that's funny.
What's up, Jared? Yeah, well, no, right is a little bit crazy. I don't know if you've ever seen that video. The one, what was it? They got accepted.
Did she send a casting video into Stranger Things, and that's why they hired her?
Dude, no, you should see them when they accepted Go to the Globes and cast. Like Winona Ryder was like, yeah, like she's like looking around and like, what is up with her?
So she
man?
wasn't acting in the show.
No, she's not acting. I don't think so. But I don't know. I like I said though.
What up, Rebecca?
What's up, Rebecca? Yeah, dude. She used to know, man. We used to do Chicken Run, and we used to clean that theaters around that same time, man. That theater used to be packed.
We were the OG Regal crew.
Yeah, we were. 20 years, man. 20 years ago.
No, Pete, it was 21 years ago, but that's okay. We'll forgive you for that. 1999 we started.
Well,
it was.
Well, no, we're talking about when December 99. We started in the movie theater. December 99. So yeah,
long ass time ago.
Long ass time.
Back when minimum wage was like $5.
$5.15. $5.15, yep. Man. Was it $5.15? $5.15 was minimum wage.
And that's what Garbage. I was making. Yep.
Garbage. Those were the days, though.
So are you guys excited about this?
I never watched the first one, to be honest, man. I remember cleaning the theaters. I'm like, and you know what? I remember. Yes, we're old, geezers. We're old. You know, like honestly, man, I've never seen it. I was a little more irritated the fact that I had to clean all these kids' mess. So I'm like, screw this stupid movie. That and like Harry Potter, whatever, any kid movie. I'm like, screw these movies. We have to clean all this fucking mess because these kids love this fucking movie. So that's kind of what I thought. Not to say that was a bad movie. Not to say it's a bad movie. I just were pretty mad that we went to the theaters and these kids leave a mess.
I think what Pete's saying is, fuck them kids.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
If the kids didn't leave a mess, if the parents tell the kids, don't leave a mess because some guy's going to go over there making $5.15 an hour and clean your shitty mess, I wouldn't have been so mad. But you know what? I'm over it. I'm done.
Doesn't sound like it. Sound like it.
It sounds like you're kind of bitter, buddy.
Just a little bit, man. I mean, hell, man. Have you seen these kids? What they do? Popcorn's everywhere.
I'm sorry, Pete. I'm gonna cut you off here. No, the worst thing about the theater, and this is what pisses me off about the theater, is we always had to do like this major marketing push for the shittiest movies because they knew it would suck. So they thought if we did this huge marketing push, like I remember they had like the Grinch that stole Christmas one year, the Jim Carrey one. They made us put this huge ass bullshit tree up in the lobby just because they're trying to get people to watch this stupid movie. And the same thing with Flintstones, the Viva Rock Vegas. We had to make these stupid Flintstone houses and like crap just because they're trying to like pump up the movie.
We had to do it too, right?
Goddamn shitty movies,
also, right? We had to go over there and make all this crap up, right? Remember we had to build all this stupid stuff. We had to do it.
Dumb. Yeah, we had better things to do, like wrestle and throw each other against the walls and like, give each other black and blues and stuff.
Oh yeah, or play baseball. We used to do that. Like take the bags, popcorn bags, make it the big balls, and then like use our broomsticks as baseball bats and hit it. See how far you can hit those things. That's what we used to do.
I don't know if I'm with you on that one, Jared. Gummy bears in the popcorn? I know like M&M's in the popcorn. That's the jam, but gummy bears?
Yeah, I don't know about gummy bears.
Gummy bears don't belong in anything but the bag. Like gummy bears and ice cream, disgusting too.
Weird? You know what's super weird, man? I see somebody put M&M's under pizza. Isn't that freaking weird?
What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
That's cultural appropriation to my Italian people. Stop ruining their food.
Yeah, somebody did that one time. And I kind of looked at him really weird.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one. What if it's pizza with chocolate sauce and like it has like confection sugar on it, like a dessert pizza. You guys never had a dessert pizza?
No, this was a real pizza. It was like
sauce and cheese. Oh no,
yes.
No, fuck all that bullshit.
Speaking of pizzas, and I know, Ann, you're gonna get mad about this, because you're gonna be pretty pissed off.
If you eat pineapple on your pizza, you better just shut up now.
I know, but a Greek guy actually did that. A Greek owner of a Greek restaurant actually put pineapple on a pizza. So that's how Hawaiian pizza got made. I think it was in Canada. So not me.
Isn't it called a Greek pizza?
Because it's Hawaiian. Because the pineapples, the Greeks do not have pineapples in Hawaii. I mean, in Greece. They have pineapple in Hawaii.
He called it a Hawaiian pizza, but he's Greek.
So it's, you put pineapple on a exactly. Ham and pineapple are mostly Hawaiian, right? So that's what they did. That's what happened.
Yes, Pizza Hut buffet for the win.
There's no more buffets.
CC's
no more
pizza buffet.
CC's, you mean feast?
Dude, I miss the old school CC's cinnamon buns, dude. Oh my god, dude. Little slices of heaven.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Guys,
I remember those.
If you were
small victory.
I just want to say though, if you want to have good pizza, go to Colossal's Pizza in Port Charlotte.
No, that's all Pete.
Pizza.
Uncle Pete's saying all the bad words, Avery. That's all Uncle Pete.
Oh, really? I said bad words? Oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You did.
No. It was just Uncle Pete.
I was getting mad. At the whole, whatever, clean up kids' messes. I was just getting mad. And their parents didn't say anything to them. They just let them be.
It doesn't stop, Pete. I've been cleaning up kids' messes now for 7 years.
7 years, huh?
Doesn't stop.
Dude.
All right, moving on.
No more buffets right now, guys. Pandemic. No more buffets.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
What a segue. Holy
yeah, that's a really good segue. That's a very good segue.
Speaking of segues, did you see that they're not making them anymore?
Didn't they?
Yeah, I did.
Even better segue.
Dude, is it true that the guy who invented Segway actually died on a Segway? Have you ever heard that? The guy who invented Segway actually died on a Segway. Isn't that ironic?
No,
yeah,
this is
thing.
He invented the Segway. He actually died right in a Segway.
So you got to tell me, Pete, is it like rain on your wedding day?
It's an ironic, don't you think?
Is it a free ride when you've already paid? Some
really
good advice that you just shouldn't take?
Shouldn't take, yeah. And who would have thought?
Oh my God, he did!
Segway died on the Segway. Isn't that
crazy? Would be even crazier though? If the guy that invented toilets died on the toilet.
He said it was safe.
A British businessman bought the Segway company less than a year ago died after riding one of the scooters off a cliff into a river near his Yorkshire estate. Holy shit! Oh my God, it actually did happen.
I don't mean to laugh at a guy's demise, but seriously, you buy a Segway, he literally fly off a cliff. I'm sorry, dude. That's like comedy right there. I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry for the man and the family, but dude, seriously, you can't make shit like that up.
That's like Darwin Award kind of stuff right there.
Yeah. Oh my.
It's just like, like I said, I feel bad for his family and all this stuff, but seriously, like how that's like God saying this can't happen, guy. This can't happen. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
oh, Steve Irwin was another one too.
No, Steve Irwin is a crocodile. Let's get
crocodile. It would have been more ironic if he got killed by a crocodile. Like a stingray?
It's more of a tragedy.
It's a tragedy. I like Steve Irwin. He is a fun guy, dude. He is a fun guy, dude. He loves animals, man. He's a little bit crazy around animals, but he's a fun guy. You can't hate on
like
that
tickling their anuses. It's cool.
Nah, dude.
I'm gonna tickle this thing's anus.
Croaky long.
You're gonna die, Charlie, eating a banana sandwich.
That guy loved his. Hey, man, that guy Steve Irwin loved his animals, man. You know, so
movie theaters.
Yes, movie theaters, and then I want to show you guys something very, very interesting. But movie theaters, pushed back the reopening to July 30th. I think AMC is going to open first, and then 31st will be Regal. That means that all the movies have been pushed back. You should always talk like that, Pete. Always.
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for your approval. I love the approvals. Yeah, it's a shame, man. But you know what, dude? I understand because like really honestly, man, like I said, hate bringing politics, hate bringing stuff, but COVID's it's rising right now. So like safety, of course, first. But same time, I'm kind of worried for companies like AMC, especially AMC, honestly. Regal, I think they'll be around. But AMC definitely is one that might be a casualty with all this stuff. So it's kind of worrisome because all the jobs and everybody about it. Unfortunately, like my whole thing about it is like not to say because I work in the service industry and I don't want anything to happen. You tell me they can't do 50% capacity or have 25% capacity and have people spread out and watch a movie theater. We can't enforce that.
Probably not.
It's just
it's the reason why we can't enforce like bars to be open.
Yeah,
that's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I guess so. Go to South Korea. Yeah, so they do have theaters over there in South Korea open, huh?
Yeah.
What's the little KR after it? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe I'm seeing things. So I have a burning question though for you guys. Well, mostly Chris.
What's up?
It's a flag on Facebook. It just doesn't show up on here. Burning question. 2 weeks longer for you to see the movie event of the summer from the greatest director of our age, Christopher Nolan.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with it. We won't get the Inception 10-year anniversary release, but it's okay. Maybe.
No, I'm sorry. I'm on live. I love Karen. I don't know.
That is pretty true. That's kind of true. But I will say this. So the new release dates for his movies. I have some here. Do you guys remember the movie Greyhound coming out with Tom Hanks on a ship? Anything ringing a bell?
Nothing.
Okay.
I did. What is Tom Hanks? Isn't Tom Hanks doing some military TV series or movies on a stream?
It's a movie Apple, right? It's a movie coming straight to Apple on July 10th, so next week. Tenet is now August 12th. Mulan is August 21st. Bill and Ted has moved to August 28th. New Mutants is August 28th. Jesus.
New Mutants? It's still being released? Oh my god.
Still being released.
Watch that movie.
Monster Hunter just didn't get changed at all. September 4th. The Kingsman, September 18th. Candyman, September. Yeah, The Kingsman. But it's like the original first one. Like
prequel.
Yeah, prequel one. Yeah, there you go. Candyman has been sent to September 25th. Wonder Woman has moved to October 2nd. See if Halloween Kills is still October 16th. Maybe that sticks. Black Widow November 6th. Red Notice November 13th. No idea what that is. No Time to Die November 20th. Soul November 20th. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting time. Either you want to see a Bond movie or you want to see a Disney movie. Free Guy. Yeah, there you go. December 11th. West Side Story, which is directed by Steven Spielberg. December 18th. Coming to America 2. December 18th. Dune, December 18th. Top Gun Maverick, December 23rd.
Wait. What was the one before Top Gun Maverick?
Dune.
Oh, Dune. I thought you said Doom.
Dune.
Oh.
Ghostbusters got pushed to next year.
What happened to
What
that Saw
the hell?
movie from Chris Rock?
That got pushed to next year.
Oh, okay.
What was that called again? It was called
Jigsaw, right? Or
no. Book of Shadows? No. Hold on.
I had like one word, Twisted. No, it wasn't
not
Twisted.
Get out of here, Twisted.
Yeah, Twisted Pictures produced it. Yeah.
I know. That's what I was. Jack in the Box.
That's 4 words.
Whatever.
Spiral.
Yeah. Samsonite, I was way off. You know, okay, so I just want to say one thing though. When Tenet comes out, that literally is going to demolish. That's really going to be like the big like movie of this year, man. Because we really, I mean, don't get me wrong. We had Sonic, we had like a couple movies here and there, but Tenet is the movie right now. You know what I'm saying? The movie that we want to see because, you know, really there's no competition right now.
I'm gonna use Scriven's word for Sonic, and Sonic was dope.
Yeah, Sonic was dope.
Yeah, I enjoyed Sonic a lot, and that's coming from somebody that's not a Sonic the video game fan. So you know it has to be good.
Sonic was pretty dope.
Look like you're in a scene of a scary movie. Oh, you talk about that?
Just don't say you're going to be right back, Pete.
What's that?
Don't say you're going to be right back. Come on, man. You know the rules of a horror movie.
You won't be back. I think he's talking about it. You know what's funny though? So people look at that right there and they think there's somebody back there. That's actually
Star-Lord?
Yeah, that's Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon right over there.
Who?
If you guys can see, Rocket Raccoon is Star-Lord.
No, it's a joke, Pete. You know.
Here.
You know, I'm Star-Lord. Who?
Oh yeah. Here. So you can see, guys.
Oh, here we go.
We're getting a tour, guys.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at there's Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon. Let's see some of them shelves you got over there, Pete.
Let's have this.
What's that?
Hold on. Let's go.
No, we don't want to see your face. We want to see the shelves.
Oh, no? Oh.
Oh, the Tusken Raider. Oh, look at that.
Spider-Man.
Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's my little...
Some guy with a cape in the middle.
Mr. Sinister, bro. You don't know Mr. Sinister?
I don't.
No.
Got a little more stuff right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Little pictures. I got figurines right here.
Where's David S. Pumpkin, Pete?
There he is. Do you see him?
Right there. Yep.
I'll show you a little bit of my room and all that, and it's still a work in progress. I actually even got my weapons right here. So if anybody tries to fuck my house, I got a fucking sword.
You got 3 swords, Pete. 3 swords.
Yeah, I even got a mace over there. So just to show you a little bit of my little
what's the round thing on the wall? You got like a gold record over there? Platinum?
No, it's a dart. It's a Game of Thrones like dart.
It'd be cooler if you had like a gold album over there.
Yeah, it will be. Maybe that's something I'll put in there. Next MTV Cribs. Yeah, man. So it's a little bit like...
when do you guys, Jared, when are you going to come out and pimp my car, man? You got the Cribs going. I need someone to come pimp my car. Or pimp my ride. Sorry. X to the Z will come out with you.
Oh yeah, so if anybody like really because I've had this a couple times. If anybody look, it's literally there's nobody there. It's not like Candyman or somebody's trying to kind of kill me. It's actually
I'm gonna text Rob right now to go outside your window.
Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy right there. Dude, like
Pete needs a special delivery.
Like Rob can just pop his head anywhere, like literally look inside my house. That's creepy. But yeah, dude, it's, you know, like I said, it's a work in progress. I've done pretty good. Was that Chef Ramsay?
Yes.
Is he gonna
show you guys something real quick?
All right, go show me.
I'll leave it right here because you really just need to listen to the audio part of it.
Oh, I see.
Wait for it.
I'm going to give you some pointers for the big night. So, if you're feeling adventurous, follow this. You need a really nice, robust tart. What we're looking for is a really nice, broad, the most popular bird in the country, flexible body, semi-firm breasts, but quite bouncy. And then just lift up the skirt, and they get excited, so they look wet. Open up the legs, 2 beautiful thighs, 3 fingers. Get your hand and almost treat your hand like a sort of whisk. Push your fingers in there, and it's nice and moist and smelling very fragrant. And that confirms she's ready for up and down motion. That's not rocket science, is it? That's common sense. Do not be scared about the bottom. Don't worry. That's classed as the dark brown Rolls-Royce part. It's full of flavour, so treat it with some respect and get really nice and comfortable. And then turn her over and bang, up the butt. And this is where you need a small knob. Imagine you're holding a tennis racket or a little whisk. And then confident grip, firm push, 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 straight in the butt. Crack. And get it in there. And just up and down. Up and down. It feels and sounds a little bit weird. And it's so easy to cream in literally minutes. Now the secret now is to make sure that we definitely don't go for a pee. Hold back and wait. And then bang, out. Bang, it pops out. You get to release it from the bottom and just drip a really nice white creamy liquid down the bottom to give it some form of decoration. Just almost like a little tap and just let it drizzle out. Now, don't touch your face, especially your eyes. It smells like fish. It's strong, it's slightly sour, but it's creamy and it's packed with fucking grease. That smells amazing. That smells amazing.
Why do I want Chris Jericho to do that? Like, dude, like, how hilarious would that be if Chris Jericho did that?
Somebody Gordon Ramsay in a movie, man. If Chris Jericho could play Gordon Ramsay in a movie, that'd be amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I just want him to do that as a gimmick. I just want him to be cooking in backstage like segments, like talking shit about people. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Like, you have to watch AEW Dynamite.
I'll watch dude. I would watch AEW if he was mocking Gordon Ramsay on backstage segments. Hilarious that shit would be.
Gordon Ramsay, dude. Like, I swear to God, you know, because somebody was asking me the other day about Gordon Ramsay. Is he really like that in real life? I don't think so, man. He's not like really going to yelling at his cooks and all that, and calling them idiots. No, I don't believe that whatsoever. Because he's always nice to the kids. You ever seen his Top
Master Chef Jr.? Yeah, Master Chef Jr. Yeah.
He's so nice to them. He's like, oh, you can do better. No, don't worry. You did a great job and all this other stuff. And then when it's like the adults, he's like, oh, you fucking idiot. You fucked it all up again. And they're like, no, man, that's not that. That's all an act. You know? It's an act. Exactly. It's an act.
It's an act.
Gordon Ramsay, he's probably a pretty cool guy, dude. Pretty good guy. And definitely knows how to cook. Say the least.
Right, but that was just funny. I came across it and just thought I should share.
You'd be surprised the videos you can find on YouTube that are so funny and entertaining, dude. Seriously. Good stuff, man. YouTube.
Getting back to the topic at hand, we're going to talk about our movie in review. Street Kings came out in 2008, starring Keanu Reeves and Hugh Laurie. Was it Hugh? Yeah, Hugh Laurie, Forrest Whitaker, the Game, Cedric the Entertainer, Chris Evans,
Common.
Pretty much a lot of people in this movie, and it's actually I didn't realize how much it was telling to kind of like today's times as well. But quick little synopsis about it: an undercover cop delusioned by death of his wife is implicated in the murder of an officer and must struggle to clear himself. But so let's first off, did you guys like the movie?
I thought it was pretty good. It's pretty gritty.
I enjoyed it. There's some excellent scenes in the movie. I'll talk about some of the scene stealers, dude. The scene at the end with Keanu and Forrest Whitaker was freaking excellent. Yeah. Or what did I say?
Yeah,
Forrest Whitaker. Yeah,
I said Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah, dude, like that scene was just fantastic. It almost had like a Training Day vibe with Denzel, where like the King Kong ain't got shit on me, like scene. Dude, I just love that scene, dude. It's so intense, and it's just such great acting from both of them. Which is like, you don't really say that from Keanu. Like I know like Forrest has like the acting chops for sure, dude, because that guy's like such a great role actor. And it was nice to see him in a more starring role in this one. But yeah, you normally don't see like Keanu with good acting chops, but that was actually a really good scene.
I think Keanu actually was pretty good in this film. I thought he did a pretty good job, because it's kind of unusual seeing a movie like this where he plays a pretty. I mean, he's pretty, corrupt cop, like despicable cop, kind of. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really care about what he does or like how he does it. Really, I mean, the first scene he kind of shows like with the one with the Koreans. And how like, but it's funny though. Like he just. Was that
that scene with the Koreans? Yeah, I remember watching this movie with Ant, showing Ant this movie the first time for him. Was first time watching this, and like Ant just died laughing at the part where like, you don't know even what you are. You dress white, you dress white. No, you dress white, talk black, and you act and drive Jew. Like you don't even know what you are.
Yeah. It's funny though, like what I like about that scene, like he goes konnichiwa, whatever, and this and that, like, but that's Japanese. It's being disrespectful to their race. But but you find out the Koreans actually have these two little girls, like twins, 14-year-old girls, who used to sex crimes. But it's funny, like Terry Crews comes over there and says, like his character goes over there and says, "Oh, you kill these guys. It could have been like," but he goes, "They're what do you call them? They're
existential circumstance or something like that."
Yeah, but he didn't refer to them as people, referred to them like as suspects. Yeah, suspects. That's what it was. He said they're suspects. That's what they were. They're suspects. And he was saying about it. It's funny though, because I feel like his character justified whatever he did because he figured like these, whoever he killed or wherever he did, they're just criminals. And that's why he viewed him. He didn't view him as anything prior to that. Because I feel like it's funny though, because he used to have like racial like slurs or whatever to the Koreans. But honestly, if he spoke to a regular Korean, I don't think and his character would have said that. I think he knows better because he just sees them as criminals. And I think that the one thing I noticed about this film is it goes to show that when you're a police officer and you've done this for a long time, which Keanu has, and so is Forrest Whitaker and all his little cronies, you tend to get corrupt because you're so you're like so used to that lifestyle. You're so like, seeing all the stuff that goes on over and over and over again, and the thing, you don't care anymore. You just kind of become like.
I couldn't imagine being a police officer and walking in and finding like two little girls in a cage. Like I don't know. Like that would be like.
Yes.
I don't know.
And
just
seeing that
on people and bring them in after seeing stuff like that, like that's ridiculous.
And exactly, but it's almost like they justified the means to an end in what they do, and even Forrest Whitaker trying to justify everything he did in the end. He's going to say, I'm in control. I got all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who controls it. I'm the one who makes things happen, kind of thing. Because you get to the point in time when you get that power. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it really is power, really. It's all about power. It's all about having that power to do whatever you want, the power to which everything means necessary. And I thought that's a pretty. And I feel like it's cool because they have
wasn't it kind of messed up in the end that Hugh Laurie kind of let him go because he was even corrupt too in a way. Then he wasn't cleaning up the police force. Like I thought that was like a kind of funny ending too because
it's almost like But it's funny though. You're right because Hugh Laurie was trying to take out Forrest Whitaker. His whole mission was taking out Forrest Whitaker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't care. It was his means. It's his means, and it's taken out. Yeah, exactly. The only person who was by the book was Chris Evans. I think he's the only by the book character. You know what I'm saying? Him and Terry Crews actually, they're the only two characters who are by the book, and they both get killed in the process because of that.
Yep.
So it's kind of funny, it's kind of funny when you look at it, like how but there's another movie, like I said, if you ever watch Dark Blue, it's kind of very similar. Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Kurt Russell.
Yeah, and that's very similar to storyline because it takes place during the Rodney King riots, and it's also Kurt Russell plays a corrupt cop. and he is working for Brendan Gleeson, who's also another corrupt cop, and he's kind of the same way too, doing all the dirty stuff. So it's very interesting when you see that, and it's always like it's funny. The LAPD is always like the ones who are the most like always have the most corrupt thing and all that in that whole like in their department. So, but I thought it was good, man. Like I said, Keanu did a pretty good job. Supporting cast did a pretty good job. I love the grittiness. And
Sucre,
yes.
Yeah, it's funny too, man. Like it's just funny how Keanu, like his character did not realize that Forrest Whitaker was really doing all this. Like he's the one who set this
Well, you
all up.
look at it as a mentor. So I mean, you look at someone as a mentor, you think they can do no wrong. So
yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
I mean, I got that.
Yeah, but it's funny that you couldn't see the what I think it took him to the end to see actually.
Probably because his ass was always drunk.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
That dude always had freaking a bottle of vodka in his hand, man.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, dude, I love how you took out one thing. I love you took out those two cops, the two dirty cops, hit the guy with the head with a shovel, and then shot the other guy. I thought that was a really good scene too, man. Like literally, he was lying on his hands and knee crawling and all that. Yeah. He found a way to take care of those guys. But no, man, it's a good movie. I always love. I don't know why. I'm always a big fan of crime movies because I always like, or even like corrupt police officers, because I always like. It's crazy seeing that side of the like story and all that, and to see that probably does happen in certain places and all that. Seeing that side of like and the way they justify it and the way they look at it as they probably see themselves as the good guys, which they're not, and it's just kind of crazy. It's crazy to see that type of world and all that.
It's like the Wu-Tang Clan said, Pete. It's cream, man. Cash rules everything around me.
Exactly.
100%, man. Forrest Whitaker.
What did you think of the movie, Chris?
I enjoyed it. I really liked it. Like I said, it brought back memories of when watching it with you. But I remember seeing this movie in the theaters. I was like, damn, this is actually a pretty good movie. But it is actually written and directed by David Ayer, who also did Training Day. He also did End of Watch. And also did another movie that's coming out very soon. That we're going to premiere the trailer. No, we're going to premiere the trailer right now.
What?
Right now.
Oh my God! Dude, you just video game award me premiere.
Video game premiere right now. Chris Keeley. All right, we take that off. We can put this in. Boom.
Really, Charlotte Blue.
You heard of me? What have you heard?
I heard you're the devil.
I might be.
Come on, fool.
Good, eh?
Every gang in LA has to pay their taxes.
What's up, Holmes?
Wake up.
If you're stacked short, go rob a bank. Rob your own mother. There's no excuses. Do not test that.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Guys look like a couple of monsters.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, but I'm at peace with that.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
What's up, Johnny Cash? How about that time you gave me like 3 different STDs?
Are you kidding? Just kidding. Just kidding. You got your wife, you got your kids, you got your castle.
Daddy!
I'm supposed to terrorize the herd. That's my function.
God allows me to walk through the darkness and come back into the light.
What did you see, man?
I heard that you were this big bad gangster.
You're taxing 43 different street gangs. That's thousands of dudes in the most violent subculture in Los Angeles.
The count's short.
Who are you? I'm the future, and you the past. Got your kids. You want to buy them back?
You don't think he wants to spill blood? He wants to cut your heart up.
Can't run with what's left.
I got a 380 on each ankle, 38 on my right, 25 on my left, chopper in the trunk, Glock on my belt. I'm on it.
Took my kids, man.
I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off.
You're bad.
ain't that bad, all right?
Esperando los kilos por American Airlines. Cumplí 10 años y empiezan a chotear. Estoy hablando cogiendo mi celda real y Fernando con tu celular.
Open your mouth.
He'll splatter your brains out. I don't want that.
I do. I want that.
But yes,
That looks really
The
good.
Collector.
That looks very good.
That looks really good.
Yeah,
Dude, Shia
I was actually
LaBeouf, man.
shocked.
I've been very critical about Shia LaBeouf, man, but he's pretty believable in that character, man. He looks really believable in that character, man.
Yeah.
Where was that
yeah,
character
man.
in Indiana Jones?
Yeah, where was that in Indiana? I agree, dude. Where was that in Indiana Jones, man? That character. You know, David Ayers does a really good job of writing like movies in like streets and whatever. Like when it comes to gangs or like he does a really good job with that. I'm not sure if he, you know, I don't know, man. It looks pretty realistic, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He does. So looks good, dude. I'm definitely. Is this going to come out in the theaters or?
Yes.
All right.
Are you excited, Chris?
I mean, it looked pretty damn gritty and all that stuff. I was like, this is kind of be something I got to be in the mood for. So I don't know. We'll see. But going back to Street Kings, budget with Street Kings was $20 million.
That's
how'd they get all those actors for $20 million?
Yeah, $20 million. Gross USA, $26 million. Worldwide, $66 million.
Not bad for $20 million. It's not bad.
Not that great either. But I mean, he got a hell of a deal for getting all those actors for 20.
Yeah, he did, man.
Especially coming off of The Matrix for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god. Huh. All right,
Man,
moving on. Next week's movie in review is going to be Prisoners.
Oh boy.
Yes, Prisoners. Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, Terrence Howard, Melissa Leo, and Paul Dano.
Maria Bello.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
All right, Chris, you've seen this one, right?
Oh yes, I've seen this. This movie is great.
And you have not seen this yet.
Have not
seen this yet. Let me tell you something, Ant. Because you have a kid, I think you're gonna understand Hugh Jackman's character in this movie. I think you definitely would understand his character, even though you don't mind his message might not be like nice. It's a very gritty movie too, man. But it's really well done. I think it's an awesome movie. And if anybody hasn't seen it, please go watch this movie. Do homework with us because I guarantee it's definitely a really good, powerful movie.
Who directed it?
Definitely. Good question.
It's the guy who directed Arrival and Sicario. I forgot his name.
Dennis. No, it's Dennis.
Was that
Villeneuve?
Yeah.
Villeneuve.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same
He
guy.
did Arrival, Sicario.
I could imagine how gritty it's going to be if he did Sicario.
Yep.
Blade Runner 2049, Arrival, Sicario.
Arrival was Amy Adams.
Yes.
That was a good movie.
And Jeremy
Renner and Forrest Whitaker. Did you want to see the trailer for this, Anthony, or you're good?
Watch the trailer. Oh, will it ruin anything for me? No, let's not, because I'm not really sure anything what it's about. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Don't watch trailer.
Yeah. Blind.
All right, going blind. All right. Now, gentlemen, what have we been playing video games wise?
I've been playing some more Kingdom Hearts. I am now in Halloween Town. So, I think I'm almost done with the game. Pretty far. So
nice. Are you enjoying it?
It's okay. It could be better. It definitely could be better.
Okay.
I think it's just like one of those things where I just felt like this time I had to beat it. Like I had to go through and I have to beat it just to say I beat it at this point. I've also been playing Minecraft Dungeon. What are you doing, Pete?
Sorry, my sister's here. That's why.
Tell her I said what's up.
And so what's up?
How come you didn't see Prisoners yet?
He's going to this week.
It wasn't homework yet.
All right, she's running away from my
over here. But I also played some Minecraft Dungeons last night because they dropped the DLC a night early. So
nice.
I was playing a little bit of that. I forget what it's called, some jungle thing, but it's awesome. Also, Rocket League is having their 5th anniversary, so I popped on that for a little bit. Was playing a little bit of that, and that's all I've been playing. I still need to get back on The Last of Us. Just haven't had a chance.
True that. And I finished my vacation playing through on my second playthrough of The Last of Us, and I've been playing Watch Dogs 2 on my PC. So,
heard that.
Trying to get through that.
I've seen that actually. I've seen that.
What? Me on Xbox or Xbox?
Yeah, playing whatchamacallit? Sorry.
Playing some Watch Dogs?
Slipped my mind again.
There? Oh.
No, the game you just said.
What, Watch Dogs?
Yeah, thank you, Watch Dogs. I've seen you playing that. What's the free game
Last
this week on Epic Game Store, Chris?
Stranger Things.
Oh, isn't there 2?
3.
No, I mean, but isn't there 2 games?
There is. Yeah, there is. Hold on. I gotta pull it up. AER, Memories of Old.
Nice.
And then tomorrow is Hue, yeah. Interesting.
Hue
yeah,
and
that's about
Conan
it.
Exiles. 2 games tomorrow.
But do we really need Conan Exiles? That's a free on Xbox.
And when they launch Total War Saga, Troy, it will be free for the first 24 hours on August 13th. So we need to make sure we mark our calendars on that one.
Yes, I will definitely.
Since you are PCing it up right now, Chris, are you down with the real-time strategies?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Me
and Devin used to play them back when we worked at GameStop together.
Yeah, so I play them a lot too, man. So we should, if there's any co-op ones or you want to do any versus ones, I'm down.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good, sir. Peter, what have you been playing?
Yeah. Still playing a lot of NBA 2K19 on my Switch and all that. But
don't worry, Pete. Next week you can play 2K20 on your PS4.
Yes, and I will play that. I will play on my PS4. Oh, don't shake your head, Ann.
And Rise of Tomb Raider, Pete. Rise of Tomb Raider.
Dude, definitely I will play that because I haven't played the rest of it.
How long? 10 years now? 5 years?
Yeah, I will play that.
Didn't we get? Hold on. I believe that game came out already on PlayStation Plus.
It might have. You know what? It really might have.
PlayStation Plus. Hold on. I have to look this. I thought this came out already.
Chris, you know what me and you need to do though? For real? Like no joke. You need to go and download Saints Row 2 on your Xbox, and we need to jam out some Saints Row 2 co-op, man. Dude, that game is fantastic co-op.
Yes, it is. I remember those days.
Oh man, that is some fantastic stuff right there. 3rd Street Saints, baby. Woo!
But also, I played Duke Nukem. I downloaded Duke Nukem, whatever, World Tour, whatever. Yeah, whatever. That on the Switch. Okay, it's so funny. One thing about Duke Nukem, I'm gonna say though, yeah, it's great for its time, but dude, literally the animation, like some of the characters are literally like had a 3D, but they're flat.
Yeah,
it's like
time to kick ass and chew gum, Pete. I'm all out of gum.
The one-liners are great, so I'm playing a little bit of that, and I downloaded Okami on my Switch. I've never played that, so maybe I'm going to try to play that.
Very good game.
So, yeah, but that's about it. Nothing else.
Okay.
All right.
What have we been watching, gentlemen?
What's something I do?
Go ahead, Pete.
What?
Talk about it.
All right. I watched Doctor Sleep, the whole thing. You know,
The whole thing,
not just half,
the whole
not
thing.
just 15 minutes.
I just have
whole thing.
the whole thing.
Since it's now streaming on HBO Max.
Yes, I
You
tried.
could
I
have
tried.
watched it months ago.
I know. I'm sorry. I watched String Kings on your Voodoo, and I watched for some reason it. You know why? Because it popped on HBO Max or whatever, and I'm like, oh, why not? Let me watch it. So I will start watching. Dude, I gotta admit, man, for being a sequel, because it's a sequel that nobody wanted, but it actually is pretty good. I thought.
Yeah, they played a homage back to the original.
Yes, and also based on the book, the Stephen King book, but I thought it's pretty good. I thought Rebecca Ferguson and her, she's like the villain in this movie.
Yeah,
she like plays like kind of a cult like vampires. They're like soul sucking vampires, kind of. They're pretty despicable people in the movie.
She played her part very well.
Yeah, she was excellent in that movie. I think, the best part in that movie.
Yeah,
she did really well in that movie. Ewan McGregor was pretty good, and the girl who played Abra too was pretty good too. She did a pretty good job. The only thing, honestly, because I thought he did a good job with some of the callbacks and creep, and the actors they picked to play their previous roles, like the mom from The Shining, whoever played her as an actress, and the guy who played Dick Hatterlin. The guy who's the actors they got from were on point because they literally played their roles perfectly. But the only thing about the movie that my only complaint is, I never felt those characters were that much endangered. And I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they never seemed like that because Abra was, like, overpowered. She's an awesome character, but she really was, like... And there's a scene in that movie where she, like, kind of... You see how powerful she really is.
Yeah.
And she can, and you're like... I never felt them that much in danger because of that, because I felt like they're even Hugh McGregor, I felt they almost, like, seem... more powerful than the vampires or whatever, So
I always felt that they were a threat more than anything.
Yes, but
I never felt that they could die. I just felt like they were just a threat.
They're a threat, but yeah,
the last stand needed to be at the house or at the hotel. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, and it's funny thing when you compare to the original one. Like you really felt in threat of like the mom of the wife and the kid, because of Jack Nicholson, how crazy he was and how haunted that place was. So you felt in danger for that. I never felt those characters were that much endangered, but I did like. There's some good moments in the movie. It wasn't scary really. I think you said it too, Chris. That movie wasn't scary really. It wasn't a scary movie. It had some creepy moments, but but it wasn't like really frightening. It's more like honestly, you're more disgusted by those people, the Rebecca Ferguson and her people, what they're doing. You're more disgusted by them.
I wouldn't say a horror, but I would say more lines of fact, almost like a thriller in a way.
Yeah,
it like if like a horror / thriller kind of a thing.
Yeah, I would say more like that.
More like that.
Yeah, I would say more like that because. It's like I said, you're more like I'm more disgusted by those people, and I think they got like I said, I'm not gonna say anything, but they're people like you had no sympathy for what they did, especially when it comes to kids. So like, but at the same time though, like I love the scenery, the music, everything about the ambience. It's really cool. I heard there's also a rumor they wanted to do a movie of like another movie with Abra, which I'm all about, man. Because she honestly, man. Her character and what she can do, man, it's pretty awesome actually. So
it was pretty interesting. I don't think they will do it because I don't think it made enough money to like for them to be like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do this again. Because
I tell you what, dude, it's funny though because I actually got some love the other day on Twitter, and some people are actually talking about it. Oh yeah, you should watch Dr. Sleep. It's really good. And I thought it was I thought
72 million.
Yeah, that wasn't that much.
With a budget of $45 million.
Yeah, that wasn't that much. But dude, like I said, it's actually a pretty good sequel. Like if you like The Shining and you love like some of the like you want to see it because this really was a continuation of the story. They did a good job of continuation of the story. The only problem is the story itself. Don't expect to get scared. don't expect the whatever psychological creepiness of the first one. It has a little bit points of that, but it's not to that. It doesn't have that same impact. I feel like
no, it doesn't.
So
it doesn't. It doesn't really stick with you afterwards either. Not too much. It's just an enjoyable movie altogether.
Yeah,
and pays respect to the original.
It does, and like I said, I enjoyed it. I liked it. There's one more thing I watched, and I saw this yesterday, and you probably I don't know. You guys gotta look this.
There's more.
What? You're gonna like this. So my friend sent me this link. This fan-made movie featuring Gambit and Rogue. It's called it's you can look it up on YouTube. It's only a 20-minute movie and all that. It's called Gambit Playing for Keeps, and it's like, but it actually it's fan made, but it actually they did a pretty good job in the movie. And the guy who plays Gambit is pretty damn good, dude. He has a whole Louisiana Southern accent and calling Sherry and all this other stuff. But it's really cool, dude. He gets put into this gambling thing, this guy who he lost a bet to. He does this whole poker Joker Swell kind of poker game with him and forces him and kidnaps Rogue and says if he doesn't play this game, he'll kill Rogue. But man, it's such a really cool, well done fan made movie that I kind of want more of this. Honestly, and like I said, the guy who played Gambit did a pretty damn good job and all that stuff. So hopefully,
no, hold on.
Was that?
Second.
Was that?
And was actor that? Nick Bateman played
Nick Bateman, yeah, dude. But like I said, I liked it, man. And the thing about it is, I remember Deadpool before it became a movie. I remember Ryan Reynolds did this Comic-Con teaser movie, and I also I remember Thomas Jane did the whole Dirty Laundry. So hopefully the studios look at this and be let's make this into a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I want to see in Gambit, honestly, because that's the Gambit I want to see, man. That's exactly the character I want to see in a film. So yeah, man, look it up, man. Only 20 minutes long. It's like I said, it's pretty good. I actually thought it was pretty good for a fan-made movie. So
I'll look into it.
Yep.
I watched 365 Days.
How was that, Chris?
That was terrible.
What's that about?
Shades of Grey?
It was. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Had to refocus the camera. It was terrible. It wasn't 360. It wasn't 50 Shades of Grey. It was.
It was 50 Shades of garbage.
Yeah, pretty much. I hold on. I completely forgot about the movie. I'll look this up real quick. All right, I'm gonna give you the short little bit that they have here. Okay, Massimo, a member of the Sicilian mafia family, and Laura is a sales director. She does not expect that on a trip to Sicily, trying to save her relationship, Massimo will kidnap her and give her 365 days to fall in love with him.
It sounds like crap.
So a gangster kidnaps this woman and wants her to fall in love with him and gives her a year to fall in love with him. It is stupid. It is, don't watch this movie. And yeah, no, this is bad. This is terrible. 100% bad.
Was it like softcore porn?
Yeah, it was. Actually, no, it was more hardcore. It actually showed some stuff. I'm like, why is this in here?
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
I know what I'm watching tonight.
Let me try to get you to fall in love with me by chaining you up to a bed, and since you won't do anything with me, I'm gonna sit back on the couch right over here and have another girl come in and go down on me while you sit there and watch.
Netflix logic.
That sounds romantic.
Yeah.
That sounds very romantic.
Hold on. Netflix logic. At least they have a movie coming out next week.
Yeah, they have Hamilton coming out on Disney. Calm down.
Oh, and don't forget, and also behind the scenes coverage footage
Absolutely.
of that as well.
What did you want to see behind the scenes of 365 Days, Chris?
Absolutely not.
Hey, but the real news is Unsolved Mysteries tonight, guys. Unsolved Mysteries.
It is tonight.
It is tonight. Yes.
They're dropping 3 or 6?
6.
That's right. 6. Huh. All right. Might have to get into that. All right. That is also your homework if you want to watch that.
Oh, I'd definitely be watching that for sure.
Unsolved Mysteries, first episode?
Yeah.
Unsolved Mysteries.
No,
Unsolved Mysteries.
all 6
Hamilton.
episodes. Come on. All 6, Pete.
Unsolved Mysteries. All 6. Go big or go home.
Go ham.
Well, I don't need
what
to be
else
scared.
You watching,
that's literally all I watched. I'm getting ready for all the things we watched. We just said also as well next week. Netflix does have a movie coming out with Charlize Theron, and I'll play that trailer for next week. So guys, that's going to be added to our list. Bam, bam, bam.
Nice.
Yes.
Did you watch the Will Ferrell movie and Rachel McAdams movie that came out on Netflix? The Euro songs or whatever it's called?
No, I'm not finding Will Ferrell.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But I watched besides the Street Kings, I watched Titan Games, some more of that with The Rock hosting the game show. I finished the Central Region thing. If you never watch it, it's kind of like American Gladiators type stuff.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. I also watched some Adventure Time because I was told to watch Adventure Time. So I watched some of that, and
told?
Yes, I was told I needed to watch Adventure Time.
And what do you think about it?
Some of it's a little weird. Some of it's pretty hilarious. So I'm enjoying it. Avery can watch it. It's I think the non-age appropriate jokes are hidden enough and that we would get it, but she wouldn't. So it's good.
I've been told to watch. I've been told to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix.
Well,
which I heard is excellent too.
It's going to be a lot different. That's an anime.
That's a lot different. Yeah.
Whereas Adventure Time is just like a straight up like. Honestly, each episode's like 11 minutes of Adventure Time, so it's like really short.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
Yeah,
actually.
it's like really short, like little comedy things. But it's kind of cool because it, if you like RPGs and like just fantasy stuff, it like makes fun of a lot of those different like fantasy stuff. Like there's like the Ice King and like all these princesses of different worlds, and it's kind of funny. Just the way it goes. It's yeah, you got to give it a little bit to creep in, but it's pretty funny. I enjoy it. I'll keep watching it. It's like 11 minute shorts, so that's nothing really. That's all I've been watching. I think I don't think I watched any other movies. I did watch Jungle Book again, that's a fantastic movie, by the way. The one that Jon Favreau directed.
Oh, Jon Favreau. Yes.
Yeah, dude, that movie's great. I love that movie. It's really good. But did I watch anything else? I don't believe so. I need to watch some behind the scenes stuff on Disney though, for sure. They got Frozen 2 behind the scenes. Gotta watch it.
Oh my god.
Hey man.
All right, but yeah. But anyway, Pete's voting starts tonight.
Ooh.
People are voting between the Evil Dead series and also the Dawn of the Dead series, George Romero living the Dead series. The Dead series.
I think I'm voting for George Romero.
Yeah, okay. Just to let you know, Ant, I'm just gonna let you know the Day of the Dead is one of the most glorious horror movies of this time.
So that's fine. Gotta be better.
Don't watch it with the kids. I'm just telling you.
Shots fired.
You're hating on Evil Dead, man. Hating on Evil Dead. Evil Dead is good stuff, bro.
No, I don't know. I probably would like Evil Dead. I
know because it's really campy stuff. That's what's great about it. It's so campy and I mean, it's great.
I mean, I do watch Toxic Avenger, and that is some great stuff right there.
That's also a lot of campy stuff too. That's great stuff, though.
For the win.
Trauma for the win. I don't even think they're around anymore, are they?
Probably not. But anyways, guys, anything else?
Yeah. Nope, that is it. That is it.
Oh,
that's it. That's it.
Well,
that's it. That's all we got for this evening.
I gotta get going. It's
You watch the
Nala's
Great
second birthday
American
today.
Bash.
It's Nala's
I gotta go
second
watch
birthday today, and Avery made her a cake, and she wants me to watch her give it to her. So,
I thought you were gonna go run out to watch your Great American Bash, Aunt.
no, I actually gotta go. Spend time with the family, and we're gonna give Nala her little birthday cake that she made her dog cake. So.
That's cute. All right, well, guys. Well, have you guys good night, and catch you guys in next week. And be sure to watch Prisoners, Unsolved Mysteries, documentaries on Disney Plus that no one asked about, and all that good stuff. Talk to you guys next week.
All right, peace.